start whenever
Recording.
ready.
We're ready.
Okay. Well. Icarus has had quite the adventures, but rather than all fighting together, side by side, this week was actually mostly by themselves. Sumia the Cane decided that it would be most paramount to ensure the House Icarus each grew in their own way, each having different training, each having different experiences, each having different connections in a way. It's due to that reason that each House Icarus member, except Yuria and Eos, were assigned a warden or a professor to take them on the outside world and teach them some very important skills and forms of combat that would aid them in the future in the capture of Maxwell Watts. A week has passed, and we find ourselves back in teleportation room. Augustus and Sumia are the first to emerge. I see a flash of light, and a blue portal slowly starts materializing from the center of the room as Augustus and Sumia step out. Both hold their heads high as they make their way to Dexter Zimmer, who is busy monitoring the teleportation room. He gives them a small nod of greetings as a smile as he continues monitoring the teleportation, make sure that everything's going exactly how it intends. A few minutes pass, and a flash of light juts out, and the sight of Yuria and Eos alongside of Julius is shown. All three of them have pained expressions on their bodies as they just kind of shuffle out from the teleportation platform to the main viewing area. I trained them, Sumi. You see Julius kind of shuffling his feet. I trained them hell and high water. They learned all right. They got it. Ain't that right?
Yes.
Ow.
Yuria, did you learn?
Yes. Also, a lot about the pain.
You're welcome. Oh god, it hurts. So after a bit of you guys just leaning on the railings, taking a much needed breath, Ray is next. But rather than a pair, her and Gaius, you realize that Gaius is nowhere to be found as the flash of light subsides, and you see the sight of Ray standing proud and tall. But she actually is accompanied by someone. As you see on her shoulders is a brown hawk, and you see its feathers seem a bit ruffled as it's flapping its wings, trying to find balance before it finally fully calms down and settles on Ray's um, um, shoulder. Yeah.
Take a look around. How close by are the others that have shown up so far?
So if I could go ahead and place them, so they would be here. Where's Colleen and Ryan? Ryan, Colleen, get over here.
Where you want me? Where you want me?
Where am I?
Ryan, Colleen. It's like,
Okay.
I assume they'd be here, so it'd be easy to view. You get me? It's not like
Right.
it'd be just like a large viewing platform.
I reach up and I scratch a little bit under the hawk's feather, and gazing around, I notice my members and I give a little grin and raise my hand before walking off the platform and heading towards them.
Okay. As you see the sight of Ray with a new pet in tow, Sumia notices this and has a small smile. Seems Gaius has taught you well.
Quite a lot of tricks. I appreciate the time with him.
I'm sure he'd be very delighted for you to say that. As you pass by her, you see the sight of Eos and Yuria. Is there anything else you two want on there?
How's the state that they're in?
Dude, they look busted as fuck. They have bruises all over their body, and you can see as they smile at you, it definitely seems strained. As even as they're kneeled, more or less like hunched over the railings, you see they're taking labored breaths here and there.
Is Julius nearby them?
Yeah, Julius is right next towards them, and he also is taking these deep breaths. You can see his entire body is like burnt, as you see like dark splotches of burnt all over his body. As he notices you, nice hawk, kid.
Thanks. Seems like you taught them well. And as I say this though, like there are some obvious heavy burns, like etched across her clothing. Like there are parts where it's somewhat actually stripped off the sleeves or whatever, and the usual bandages, the red bandages on her right arm, are like singed and seem as if they have been shifted over to cover for the loss of cloth that has been lost.
Okay.
Okay.
That is rough too, huh?
It was quite the training, but eventful. I'm sure we'll talk more about it when we get back to the house. Glad you're still alive.
Yes. He was kind not to kill us.
I don't think it was for lack of trying.
It wasn't. Um. So Ray, you settle next towards them, and sooner or later, another flash of light, and you see Vanu along with his professor N are summoned, and Vanu is just lying on the teleportation room, his face facing the floor, and he's just breathing heavily. And N is kneeling over, trying to just get a grasp of air. Sumia, he learned. The bastard learned all right. I might have hurt him, however. Oh my god, he's so fast. I'll take him to the nursery. You see, he just grabs Vanu by the scruff of the leg and just starts dragging him towards the nursery. Nods towards all of you and just begins making his way.
Well, he could have ended it in a better state than that.
Up next, we see the sights of. Keep in mind, this is like in the span of like 15 to 30 minutes. And you see next the sight of Victor being spawned. Like Ray, he is not accompanied by anyone. As you see him more or less fiddling a bit with his duffel bag, and you see holstered on his back is this newly minted shield, quite beautiful with the insignia of a lion. He notices you, and Eos, you look at Victor, and you notice one thing. You know that Victor always has this very powerful glare to him. But as Victor is looking at all of you, you can see his eyes just scan methodically up and down, left and right, and his eyes have this almost more power to them.
Okay. Do I feel? Never mind.
How do you feel?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so Victor,
I'll
as
walk
you are,
out.
you walk out.
Yeah. Well, not
Like,
like
you
leave the place, but like
Oh.
I'll power move, dude. Power move. I'll walk over to them. Like, nope. Seems you all made it out just fine. Well, relatively.
Just a bit cinched.
Just a regular day then.
You seem like you did well for yourself.
You sound surprised.
I did not. Just making a comment.
Ah, well, yes. Where is Vanu?
Well, he ended up in a rough state and got dragged out, probably to the hospital or the nursery.
Ah.
Or the nurse, not the nursery. We don't have children.
I mean, maybe.
To me,
Did I
it's
say
locking them
nursery?
away. I know, that's just me. I forgot the word for clinic or whatever fucking schools
I think
have.
it's a nursery, my mistake. Yikes.
No, then
Clinic.
keep him away. But I haven't seen Shotgun yet. Have you? I gestured to the other two.
No.
Speaking of the devil, and you see Shaw and Riley are summoned, and you just see them drenched, completely drenched from head to toe. And just as they spawn into the room, the scent of seawater emanates from them. However, they do not seem bothered at this by all, as they're just laughing out loud towards one another, almost enjoying a joke that you guys have no idea what's about. As they both have big goofy grins on them, they greet Sumia, who is looking at them a bit freaked out, not freaked out, but more like confused by. But ultimately, she relents as she greets them both back and asks all of you to gather around her.
I gather.
Yes.
I
Gather on me, bitches.
I run to her, but like I go up this column and I run vertical
Wow.
because I can do that now. So I'm gonna fly. No, I'm joking.
All right. As more or less all the professors, wardens, and you guys gather around her, along with Dexter Zimmer.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I wanted to put it here, guys. Wait. Sorry. Eh. Okay.
Oh, I heard.
Just dab all over us, dude. What the fuck?
You want me to make it super small and just attach it to your shoulder?
It's so
And
good.
just waste 20 minutes just doing that. Just for
Hell
you.
yeah, dude. I mean, I can do it myself. I'm good at that. But continue, please.
Okay. All right. So as all of you gather around Sumia, Sumia has quite the pleased expression as she notices each of you all holding your head a bit taller, a bit more strength your eyes seem to possess. As she begins by saying, I want to thank all of you. I know this week must have been difficult for all of you in terms of physical labor and mental anguish. You probably had some hurdles, but I'm proud to see all of you have conquered those hurdles and, in fact, used them to strengthen yourselves. I would like to extend my thanks to the professors and wardens that have assisted us. She nods her head towards the Julius and um, towards Julius Riley and towards Anne, who is now gone, who both give a simple "you're welcome" in response. Now, since all of you have been through so much, I would be remiss not to grant you the respite you all deserve. Please enjoy your weekend, and the ship to take you to the Iron Edict will depart on Monday. Victor, she looks towards you, your own father's warships shall escort you all.
Been a while since I've seen them, so Their Majesty will be
Yes,
welcome sight.
Yes. Remember, everyone, this is a vacation that you much all deserve. Take this break, recharge all energy you might feel that you've lost, and enjoy it. You're young only for a while before you all lose it. Enjoy this time, eat good food, drink good drinks, and dance. You do not have to worry about anything political, as we will have a warden embassy, as I'm sure that we will have a warden delegation attendant. Actually, Sumia, Dexter speaks up. I'm afraid there is no such thing. We received the invitations, yes, and Icarus was invited. He goes into his breast pocket and pulls out a set of envelopes. These are all invitations to the celebrations. However, no other wardens were invited. I saw the registry. Seems only the nobles, the house heads, and the empress, the princess and prince were invited, as well as House Icarus. I'm afraid House Icarus will have to act as representatives for the warden cause. Sumia takes a deep sigh. I suppose I should be grateful that they assumed that House Icarus is an equal in a warden, which they are. Icarus, it's nothing fast, but if you could be dears, could you keep notes on what's being said between the nobles during the meetings?
I will do my best.
Yes, I have a good memory.
Victor's always really good at record keeping, so.
I'm already writing all this down.
You know that one Disney Channel cartoon, the Tattletale Kid, Recess?
Recess.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Nival or something. Neville or something.
Neville.
Oh yeah, Neville. Yeah.
Right? She looks at all of you and then says, like I said, the weekend is yours. And Dexter actually cuts in one more time. Yes, of course it is yours, and you are free to expend it how you wish. However, I also feel that I must share with you this little fountain of knowledge. And while I'm sure Victor is a wealth of knowledge in and of himself on both the Iron Edict and the Empire, I would be remiss not to remind you that there shall be a test on the Empire. If you wish, I can happily offer you what I know in terms of the Empire of Airline. I'm hosting a class on Sunday. If you wish to learn, feel free to drop by. It will take most of the day. However, the history is expansive, and there might be some details I miss, especially laws of the Iron Edict, nobles, noble lineage, noble relations, etc., etc. And in that regard, I recommend that you check up with the library if you wish to fully educate yourself on the courtroom proceeding. Like I said, it's mostly going to be dining and drinking, so you shouldn't really concern yourself, but it's only if you want to make a really good impression.
When when exactly is the exam?
Oh, it's when you come back. Let's see. You see Dexter Zimmer takes himself a bit. Well, if the ship arrives in Solaris on March 4th, the ship should land in 8 days or so. And then Mr. Vladimir Dok's birthday shall be on the 15th. After that, on the 18th, it's time for you to head on home. And then finally, you should arrive home by the 26th of March, and we'll go ahead and get that test done on the 29th or the 28th. So you should have around 3 weeks or so.
Great.
Is there any books in the library we can take with us and maybe study en route?
Oh, of course. That is actually a very fine idea, sir. Of course, the books are quite old and quite rare, so only one book per person, I'm afraid.
And something's better than nothing.
Of course. Of course, if you do lose it, then there is quite the steep fine.
I chuckle in my head.
It's exactly 30,000 gold pieces.
Is there
Yes.
anything else? Questions that you might have?
Right. We were
This is,
wondering.
Dexter Belly talking, yeah.
All right. We were wondering. We were hoping to gear up, since it's been a while since we've done so. Do you recommend any particular shops that could enhance our capabilities, or just to better gear ourselves up?
Just to make sure Samia speaks up, you wish for a enchantment shop for items and weapons, not an apothecary shop, correct? Just make sure.
Right. Well,
Ah,
we need everything.
Then you
but-
would wish to go to the siphon then.
Enchantment shop.
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
I love Sandal.
He was creepy, bro. Like, no, he was creepy towards the end. Right. Well, thank you. Will that be all here, or?
I believe so. Like I said, Samia speaks up. I want to thank you all once again for your valiant efforts. I wish all of you enjoyable and restive weekend. And with that, everyone starts dispersing out of the main hallway. And once you guys make it to the ground floor, everyone begins kind of going their own way. Except you guys, who I'm assuming are all going to the back to your rooms. I mean, back to the dorm.
I actually want to catch up to Sumia for a second.
Okay.
Reza
Yeah, you
rushing over towards the she's moving all her shit towards the balcony room.
Whoa. Okay, that's you. As long as one room's empty by the balcony, we're fine.
But I'm her roomie, so you know.
We're all
Yeah.
roommates, so you know.
Yeah, but we have connecting bathrooms, so if she gets the balcony, I get the balcony.
I'll remember this this disgrace to the code of law and order that we signed.
I didn't sign no nothing.
Wow. I remember this. Okay.
Okay. So, Victor, as you catch up to the site of Sumia making her way towards the main building, you catch her attention. She turns around. Yes, Victor.
I just had a question.
Hmm?
Actually, wait. When do we leave again? In how many days?
You leave on the 3rd. Today is Friday, and the boat leaves on Monday.
Okay.
So Monday morning. How thick is your ass, dude? She has
Roll,
a thick
roll,
ass.
roll, no, roll for Sumia's ass.
Roll for Sumia's ass. Okay, I'm gonna roll d20
Oh,
so
boy.
everyone can see in fairness.
Where are you putting it?
Right, here.
here. Where? Tab it.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
How thick is Sumia's ass?
All right.
All right. Respectable. She's a very thin woman. You know, she makes
Yeah,
up
but
for it
it's
in
poison.
beautiful
She's no
hair.
Nicki Minaj, you know, but
She's no Nicki Minaj, no, but it's okay. She has an amazing personality. Okay. Yes. How can I help you? What question?
Are you available to meet on Sunday?
Yes, I believe so. For how long?
An hour, fine.
I can move some things around. I have no problem with it.
When are you
Best is-
available?
She looks. How about for lunch? 12 p.m. to 1 p.m.
Sounds like it can work. Thank you.
All right. No problem.
notice how he
Yeah.
took Sunday where we're supposed to be having class.
Like there's any
Voluntary
of that,
class.
dude.
Dude, you're skipping out, dude. You're skipping out.
Dude, he's lived it, dude.
Dude, I loved it, dude.
He breathes the empire.
I literally live where you vacation, dude. Don't even worry about it.
All right.
And I'll catch up to the rest of
Okay. So as you already catched up, you're too late. Fucking Ray is already establishing her dominance by marking the room as hers, dude.
It even has like in the outside of the window, it's like Ray's here, like room.
No boys
Don't come out, no
allowed,
boys
you're-
allowed.
Yuri and Ray.
It has like these really edgy, like do not cross
Toxic
police.
side.
Yeah.
Gamer alert. What about you, Yuria? What signs do you have?
Flowers. I don't know.
Wow, what a surprise! Nah, dude, she has like some heavy metal music coming out of it and shit. No, it's okay. I don't take I didn't take any balcony room.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Don't make it hard, dude. Don't make me want to do it.
So as the group begins entering their dorm, you see Julius did accompany you before he looks at his body. I'm taking a nap. As he just stomps his way. Yeah.
There's a
back to
cut.
the-
He's still with all these fucking rooms.
Okay, so go into the cot, just goes to sleep before you know. And you're not given much time as you see Leia is walking across the hallway as she is just looking at a bunch of papers, and she does seem a bit disheveled as she looks at all of you. Oh, you're back. That's great. Good job. I hope the training went well. Listen, I know you're probably all incredibly tired, but I have some important stuff I want to share with you. I have good news and bad news.
Bad news first.
Could we talk somewhere, you know, as she kind of motions towards the sofa room? I feel like we never use it.
Oh, because it's new.
Yes, because it's new. I want to sit in it.
Where is it?
Right here. So, you make your way into the lounge area, and to your right, you actually see a hexagon table with what appears to be playing cards and chips placed. As Leia points at it and says, "I bought that with my own money. Cards and chips already came included. If you ever want to play a card game, there is that. Obviously, library in case you read any books, mostly books on fantasy, etc., etc. A bit of fiction as well. Let's see." She looks towards the fireplace. Yes, okay, everyone, sit down, sit down. Yos, what is that beeping?
Dude, it's a
Fine.
satellite. It's a satellite.
Is that coming from me?
Yeah,
I don't know. 1 second.
dude, it's a fucking bomb, dude. Watch the fuck out.
Oh no. The
Ryan,
aliens
Ryan,
are
it's a
trying to
microwave.
communicate with us.
Let me go figure out what that is. I apologize.
Should we wait?
I
Yeah.
mean, if Leia is talking about it, dude.
Oh, wow, Yuria, fucking nice roommate with Ray, dude. Doesn't even sit next to you.
Dude, Victor, you
I
keep
said
popping.
that
Dude.
first.
It's okay. I just need my friend.
Wow.
He's
That'd be a
been
fine filler, dude. Because something's gonna happen to that bird, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Bruh. Something's
Dude.
gonna happen to your shield, bro.
Yo, whoa.
Just saying, man.
You try it. That's all I'm saying, dude. You
Sounding
think,
a
you think
bit-
you're tough now?
Sounding a bit threatening. Yeah, bro. I can walk on walls. What
Whoa.
about you? I
Dude.
can literally walk on water.
Dude, you're not going anywhere with me, alright? Dude, I've tested it. How much health do you have right now, dude? Let me look at you.
Hey!
Yikes. That's it?
Dude, I can
just
burn
dude,
through your health.
Don't let me hit you,
Dude.
Don't let me hit you.
Dude, what I see, bro? Like, listen, you're a scrub. This? Nothing. Nothing.
Dude, you are asking
This?
for it.
Nothing.
All right, that's it. One of these days, dude.
All right, no, dude. We can solve this. We can solve this. Ray gets up and goes to the card game.
Okay.
I man spread on the couch.
Oh, so you're afraid because last time you
So,
lost all your savings.
I've learned to realize that is the devil's sport, so I will not be playing that game anymore.
Welcome back.
Excuse
What was
you?
the big?
It was my friend's alarm on his phone he left in here that was charging.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. It took me a while to figure out what the hell was going on.
It's all good. By the way, now every time she kicks, the hawk will let out a cry like caw, you know, as she flies through the air. So that's gonna be
Kick.
exactly.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, sorry, 1 second.
I already put in my guy's fucking traits that he's super killer at Super Smash Bros.
Nice.
So, as all of House Icarus begins making their way and sitting down in the sofa, a bit curious what exactly you want to talk to him about. And you see, like I said, Leia has a large stack of papers as she is more or less shuffling through some of the papers. She rubs her hair a bit, trying to keep her hair organized. Okay, so good news or bad news? Like I said, who wanted what first?
I look
Good
around.
news.
Bad.
I would also say the good news. It'd be easier to focus on the positive things.
So good news then?
Oh dear, make it even.
Yes, sure. Goodness.
Weak.
Alright, so good news then. Alright. Alright. So the good news is that after the Ebongate debacle, which, like I said, covered Ebongate, the people of Solaris are really loving the notion of House Icarus. People are starting to actually line up and trying to see if they can catch you from the glimpses, going to stores, etc., etc. Obviously, they don't know your schedule, so that's a bit, useless because you've been gone the entire week. Now, from this, there are actually have starting to been groups of like-minded fans and followers who meet up and talk about your exploits. Now, these groups are actually rising by members, and believe it or not, they're actually forming their own groups based on certain people. For example, we have the Black Prince Legion, the followers of the Raging Tempest, the Disciples of the White Shield. There's also two smaller ones, the Wild Card Gang and the Nature's Exotic Fruits. Now, the reason this is good is because due to the increase in fans, many store owners actually would be interested in a business proposal. While it is illegal for wardens to make product deals, there is nothing wrong with going to a store or restaurant and then someone taking a picture of you enjoying your time there. Of course, the store owners would be more than happy to compensate or give you discounts on their stores. However, different people want different places.
Ah, beat you to it!
Excellent, yes.
So for example, she points towards Ray. Ray, I've had proposals from cobblers, fur stores, and sparring arenas, and they're willing to offer you discounts in those locations if you go there. Shireen, you've been actually
hold on. Cobblers,
yes,
cobblers, and what else?
fur stores and sparring arenas like tanners, leatherers, those things.
Oh.
Shireen, you've actually been quite interested in bakeries and Fletchers.
Mhm.
Augustus, libraries, warpstone stores, and enchanted stores are quite keen on having your presence there. Victor, fancy bouteilles and stables for thoroughbred horses, as well as armories, would greatly appreciate you going there. Vanu, and for you, apothecaries and fruit stores. And now she points towards Eos and Uria. The bad news.
Oh no, they don't like us.
Well, the interview helped and it didn't. Eos, your interview
Yes.
was very powerful. It was concise. It felt emotion. People felt really connected to you. Granted, you being a tiefling does not help the situation. However, people that don't like your race can at least admit they can respect your reason for being here. You want to help. Wanna you want to help your friend, but you're willing to help other people. That's a very warden thing to say. Yuria, on the other hand,
Bum, bum, bum.
um, okay, so Yuria, there were a few problems with yours. You were very focused on your own goals, saying that you don't really know what's going on and that you're only here for your own knowledge.
It is
You
true, yes.
you even said that you don't even know who Sumia is. You don't even know what wardens do.
I am not from here.
I know, but you know, um, and then you said that you want to use their libraries to gain information on your own goals, and then you said that to be honest, you weren't even trying to save the city. It's a lot of factors that have geared up towards people not really being that receptive of it. Now, the reason why I didn't make you lie is because people are going to want to talk to you, and it's better to not pose a fake image and then have it blow up in our faces. However, it's still doable. We just need a bit of time with you. Remember, the people's love is important. And thankfully for the original Icarus, we're getting it in bucket loads. However, Eos, you're starting to catch up. You're a bit far behind. Obviously, you don't have time on your hand, but you've already picked up a few interested looks here and there. Thankfully, Vanu, his presence, was able to soften the blow of you being a tiefling.
I see.
Sorry if
Yuria,
I'm ruining your image, guys.
To be honest, our image wasn't very good to begin with, so
We had no
it's only
image at
been
the
up from
first.
there.
Listen, you can't ruin my image. I'm used to it. Never apologize for being honest.
All right, Adrian. Now the real question: which fan club has the most members?
Dude, look, I'm already setting it up, bro. I'm already setting it up. 2 steps ahead of you.
Dude, this is rigged.
No, this is after taking from various sources.
do you really want to? Do you ask that genuinely,
No.
or do you want to? Yeah.
Well,
Roll
the
for
Ray
it.
Fan
I'm not
Club
gonna ask
has-
that. I'm not gonna ask that.
I have a question, Leia.
What's up? Yes, of course. What's up?
If we were to try to emulate somebody, who would you say is the most popular among the masses?
Opening up those cans of worms.
Like all of us are looking at like
She looks towards everyone. Well, there are different factors to consider. There are
Okay,
different
so I wouldn't concern myself with the opinions of the masses.
I,
They will like people for the wrong reasons. They don't know
Actually,
what they like.
Victor, she looks towards you. You're second place.
Oh, you do? You don't say.
Victor, yes, you're the reasons I questioned a few people. You being a nobility really gives you a lot of pluses with the female population, thinking you're gonna assume them off their feet.
Oh.
People say that they like your glare, saying that you have a dark, mysterious past, and your half-elf features gives you a youthful appearance. The most popular, however, she points towards Augustus.
Dude, he's a strong side type. He doesn't even care.
He has his arms crossed. He doesn't say shit.
He just smiles. Yeah,
He
just
looks
thinks
nice.
Augustus is objectively the most handsome towards the masses.
He is pretty.
True.
Augustus, are you here? Wait. Hey, cheer up, boy. You're number 1. He's not gonna know anything about it. Let him stem in it.
was number
Number 1.
And then Ray is in third place with, actually really catching up to Victor though. Currently, Victor has 60 fans, and Ray has 55, and then following the Disciples of the White Shield, which is Augustus 70.
Oh, we could start our own little army with these people.
Well, it seems to me like there'll be an annoyance if we do go out and try to do things.
Yes.
So
That's
village
okay.
store.
I'll go out and do everything for everybody.
Thank you for volunteering.
Yes,
know,
sure.
If there is a day that we all would like to leave, I can disguise all of us for about 8 hours at a time.
Well, that, but we might want to take up offers or use of what Leia said about the discounts.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We could always get there disguised, and then when we get to our designated areas, drop
Uh,
the disguise.
Also, I don't know if you realized, but me and Yuri don't seem to have any chance of discounts. I hate to be frank, but if one of you could lend me maybe your word that I am also a man of, deserving of a discount or something. I only have 35 gold to my name. I
Just
don't.
write Icarus at the end, and then they'll know.
I turned to look to Eos with like a more serious face, like than we were just kind of, I guess, joking around. Uh, I wouldn't be too concerned with the amount that you have right now. You are part of Icarus, and as you've seen with the whole scenario in Evangate, we are steadily moving into scenarios where the enemies will most likely be more difficult. That is why it is in our best interest if all of us are geared up to what we can best way better protect ourselves. So we came into that money, I'm sure you were there, and we'll use those funds for the house. So do not stress it.
Well, so that's how you see it, but I would not claim to have any kind of claim to that money.
Like I
I
said,
don't
it
think
is
it is meant
house.
for us.
It is not necessarily meaning it's going directly to you. It's going to the house, and if that means you are alive and keeping us from dying in a battle or so, then worth the money, an investment. That's how I see it, anyways. Yeah, no, but hey, you know what? Victor's the head guy. That's all cool, right, guys?
Dude, we're trying to bribe their loyalty, dude.
I'm seeing this. That by the end of the next session, she's gonna be like, oh, Nike, fucking Adidas. Like, she's gonna be all sponsored out, dude.
I'm gonna look
She
like
has a
fucking
Supreme
Hercules
hat.
when Hercules gets sponsored.
Totally, dude.
Can't wait, dude.
Edit raid +2.
No, but
Pretty
no,
good,
but
dude.
she
You're
that,
fine.
no, but like leadership aside, like she legit thinks, guys, we need to fucking gear the fuck up. So also,
Ray, this is a vacation. There's nothing to worry about.
Bright and Maxwell has shown up in every single spot that we've been to, so I'd rather not play with fate.
What do you
Also,
what do you
if I
hoping to
see
buy?
that,
Keep in mind,
Shoes?
everyone, she says, this discount comes if you spend more or less the day looking across the stuff. It's going to take some time. It's not just like you're going to be there for a few seconds and walk away and take a picture. No. They're going to take a few pictures of you on the down low while you're investigating, perusing through the store, spending your time there, having a good time.
dude,
It's going to take some of your own personal day. So just
photo
let you know.
shoots. Here they come, dude. I do not want a cool jack. Like, if we're gonna be, do we have like hotel or rather like ship or train fashion, where the fans take photos of us, so we have to kind of look good and fashionable? Cause I want to do that.
You can get leather jackets, all of you.
Fuck yes.
And
I'm
then
ready.
Yuri doesn't get a leather jacket.
She's a groupie right now.
Dude, she's holding all our bags for like no.
I already have an overcoat, thank you.
You're gonna get those fans quick, boy.
But Yuri, don't worry. They don't understand the power of. She's gonna blast off next session.
Dude, yeah, for real. No, come here, come here, come here. You can sit between us. Feel better, pal.
Group hug, dude. Group hug.
Group hug, group hug. We put her like our arms on both sides of her shoulders.
We two were
Being
losers, not luck.
selfish.
Look, man, you'll climb up. You'll climb up. Like
right.
before, they called us sissies, but then we beat them up and they didn't anymore.
That sounds mean, but if it works.
It worked.
No, anyone who dares disgrace the house will get retribution.
Bonked.
Victor, don't you think that that kind of black and white thinking might be a little counterproductive to what we were just speaking about?
How do you mean?
Well, if you want to maintain popularity, I would imagine being so cold and decisive on your executions might come off as unrelatable.
Well, seeing as I've made it this far against the rabble, being as I am, I don't see any reason to change.
I guess the results do speak for themselves.
But I won't be influenced so easily by their
Negative one.
opinions.
Augustus gets up. Actually, I think I know what I want to do during this break. I think I'm going to spend some time with Samia.
Huh.
There's a lot I want to learn from her. A lot I could learn from her. So, if you don't see me much around for these past few days, I'm actually going to spend it with her.
You just spent an entire week with her. Anything tantalizing you want to share with us?
I don't know, Victor, is there anything you want to share? Not at all. I don't think anyone has told what they've done.
Well, we were all just going with other wardens. You spent your entire week with the headmistress, who we know has been dubious as of late.
I have a few answers, but that's not for me to tell right now. I'll go ahead and tell you maybe a bit later. After all, the situation, we need to relax a bit. Enjoy the break. We all deserve it after all. However, for now, I just want to spend a bit of time with Mia, get to know her a bit more, and then what information I know, I'll thus then provide on to you. Is that agreeable with you, Victor?
Sure.
He smiles as he gets
Bitch.
up.
Fucking Bill Lewis like
Dude, listen. He walks away knowing that he's #1 with 70 followers. By the way, there's a bulletin board here, like in the entrance, and there's like rankings. There's like little like head stickers or whatever, and you shift them up.
Yuria has like one fan. It's like an old lady. Oh, she just looks like my granddaughter.
I will cherish her.
No, but that lady is hardcore. She shows up to every event, always has Yuria merch. It's great.
That's
Hardcore.
a Yuria headband, the
Yeah,
Yuria
dude.
fucking water bottle. All right, no, but
It's
all
like
jokes aside.
Eureka or some stupid pun on her shirt.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
But August does bring a good point. How were all your weeks with your respective teachers?
This is Mia's Ray right now. I mean, as Claudia. When is Lewis gonna come back?
He's basically gonna spend his time with Sumia.
No, I know, but like I'm just saying like, I guess because I wanted to do a group tell, but I like physically tonight he's not gonna be here then.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna listen in.
Well, he hasn't joined in. Whatever, I'll tell him later on. Well, let's start off with the new meat.
Yes, how was Julius? You saw how you were, but
He was very strong and formidable, as far as I could tell. His methods, in my opinion, were very crude and hard to read. The understanding of what was happening, but the end result ended up being successful.
He just punched us and stuff until we learned our thing. Aether's.
Ray like smile grimaces like, yeah, that was our how we learned to. Effective, but crude.
I
Effective.
was actually surprised at how much he seemed to actually be in control still, even though he seemed to be like in a weird rage. But he, I don't know, kept his wits about him to not let me die of my own poorly thought out spell. So that was nice.
Well, regardless of his personality, he's still a professor. So he should.
Yeah, I don't like his personality at all.
we are of like minds, but
Julius cries.
Somebody
Yeah,
has to
like,
show up and like
bracelets,
Julius,
like,
bro.
thing,
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be so hard to judge the man. We really don't know him at all, or maybe understand what he's been through. He obviously has immense power. I'm sure, given his position here, he's used it for some sort of valorous deeds as opposed to evil ones. But again,
No, yeah, Yuri is pretty much on the money. He is basically just a piece of shit.
He's capable.
Actually,
With
Leia
with
speaks
with
up.
some shining moments,
He's capable.
Wasn't he a janitor before he became your overseer?
basically.
Yeah, I heard that.
He's always drunk.
Mhm.
We beat the shit of him and took the key to his room. So
Oh.
Did we hindsight flashback? Did we? Like,
Yeah, don't you remember? So basically, he was like, when the first started out, he only had like basically like four beds for the five of you. And he says, "Well, I have my room, which is my room, but there's only four guest rooms, and the loser who does not get a key is gonna have to like sleep in the fucking broom closet." And then you guys all beat him up and grouped up together on him, and then he's the one that got the broom closet, and then Victor took his room, which you can see right here.
oh well, it's a nice carpet, you know.
I mean, if the balcony doesn't work out,
also, dude, I just kick it in this room, dude. My room's good.
it's the fucking
Bachelor
rug,
pad.
dude. It's the fucking rug, dude.
Don't like that rug,
It
dude, that's mine.
it
I brought that
speaks
from my
of like
house.
it like this giant ass fucking luggage just for your goddamn rug. It has a high threat count. It has a high threat count.
Oh, yes.
So then you unlocked it. Your ether.
Yes.
Yes, it's very wild, hard to maintain, but it's definitely quite an interesting power. I'm assuming the two of you could do this as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I've gestured to Yuria. Um, mostly just lightning and faster, hard hitting. You know, lightning hurts.
It does, yes.
Remember, the Aether itself is very rare and powerful. We must not be making news of it.
Right. I only tell all of you at the beginning because I figured as House Icarus you will be unlocking it or heading towards that route, but you know, we gotta keep hush hush about it. And not tell Samia that I tell you about it. But you know, that's I wasn't there, so this is all retconned. But glaring
I did not realize it was a secret.
well, you better realize it now, sister. Okay. No, but that was retconned.
It's too late.
Nah, dude, I said it was retconned. It's retconned.
He doesn't listen to players.
Well, okay, EOS doesn't get no money. This is like that.
Hey!
Hey!
Let's keep the RP true to
That's
life.
how it is, dude. That's how
That's
it
how
is.
it is. This guy immediately jumps in. You see the real truth. Would you do you fully understand it, or it's just good to have a heads up of what it is, if possible? If not, then keep it to yourself and be a nice surprise for when we're dying, possibly.
No, I mean, everything of my being is about protecting those that I care about. This is merely an extension of that.
You have to care for the person for it to work.
Victor taking down now,
Yeah.
sweating a bit.
You know, I couldn't tell you. I was able to protect Yuria here.
Oh, you
Like-
care about me. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Well, they relatively met the same time as us, so I think we're in the clear. Hopefully.
They did just spend the whole week together, so
Oh, that's true. Well, we had to spend this week together too. And what about you?
Oh, well, mind gives you a little bit of protection, and also kind of makes you a little bit more hardy temporarily.
Mmm. A wink, wink. I get what you. I get what you're. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Temporary.
They're not all combat usefulness.
I figured. Well, I was just thinking that, you know, most of what I do is very harmful, and I'm just glad that it was not something else that was going to be very hurtful to people.
Hey, Leia, you're here.
I've always been here.
No, I know, but you didn't put her fucking figure, Adrian. You gotta put her figure.
Use your imagination, dude.
No, dude. This is why we have tabletop. I also forget things. Like Leia, if she's not there.
What do you think was talking this whole time?
Yeah, just laughing.
Leia.
All right.
Well, we spoke about what we could do. I mean, you said lightning hitting things. Victor, what exactly does your ether do?
Well,
What exactly?
The Yas gets up and like sits right next to us. Victor just whispers it into his ear while caressing his skin.
Dude, he walks straight up and sits on that lap.
And just looks at him. What?
Senpai, what does your ether do?
well, it imposes a supernatural fear into people. They see me and they whimper. More so.
God,
I
you're
could show
so
you if you'd like.
I am good.
Well,
No, thank you.
If I recall correctly, it seems that you were doing something strange to those men who were trying to escape from the battle in the middle of the city back at Ebon Gate. Is that what you were doing then?
No, that is another part of the things I do. My ether is just an extension of that will.
Very formidable.
Hopefully you'll never have to see it.
You will probably see it.
I mean, experience it personally.
Oh, well, yeah, no. I'm sure they don't also want lightning up there or... I know.
Yes, but I am not very good at sparring. But if you ever did want to utilize your abilities or train them, I would be willing to help.
But you're so soft, squish squish.
Squish, squish.
Oh, yes. Back away! You're poking me. I'm trying to go on a diet to lean up a little bit. Okay.
I mean, you do not wear armor.
I'm a little sensitive, is all.
And Ray, how was your week?
Alright, wait, so...
Um,
yeah. It was non-stop action. It was just fighting all day, all night. Went to the hot springs, actually. To the beach.
Is that where you found the bird?
In the hot spring, yeah. Honestly, we were always a bit weak when it came to the RPing section, or like talking with each other. So this is good.
I love RP. I love this so much.
Good.
Oh,
Oh, I'm just as surprised as you are.
Never mind.
I should have done it for Ryan and Colleen too. Fuck, I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
No,
What?
dude, we can redo it. Let's go.
Alright.
So what happened with you guys?
Yeah. So what? Yeah, what happened? Yeah. All right.
I'm lost. What's happening right now? What's going
Well,
on?
you guys are
What's
telling
going
us.
on?
You guys are telling us with epic music in the background as to what happened to you.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Leia's completely captivated by her story. She's actually writing down notes.
You sound exactly like the fucking Sims.
Bobble, bobble.
Wobble, wobble. Augustus comes in, we sound completely fucking foreign. He walks slowly back out.
Alright.
Right, so, guys, a Jaeger and their whole deal is sealing vortexes, or the ones that spawn off the main one. For the first few days, we got teleported to this remote place What was the name, Adrian? Bird something.
It's off the kingdom of Bexley, which is a
Bexley, yeah.
just the gnomish kingdom.
Right, it was around the kingdom of Bexley. Quite a far ways. Anyways, from there he taught me a couple of things. I gestured towards the little hawk nesting on my shoulder.
It looks proudly,
Right. Well,
like all of you.
this is Icarus, with an O. So. Caw-caw! Icarus, yeah, like from what's the fucking name? Icarus. I'll write it down soon. This among some other minor things, but bro. But the main thing, and then like her face gets serious, is we dealt and sealed the vortex, and I've heard about it before, but experiencing it is a whole nother matter.
What were the beasts that came out of it?
Well, he says, well, in general, they're elemental. This one happened to be, I guess, towards my still singed uniform, that we still haven't removed because Leia brought us here and we haven't changed yet. I still kind of smell smoky, actually. This one was a fire elemental. And these wolves, beast of flames and magma erupted out, and, well, Gaius, for the most part, was dealing with them as I moved inside to go ahead and destroy the core. Usually within these vortexes, once you go in, there's this creature of that element or that nature, and they're the ones that spawn more of these other lesser beings, beasts. And to be able to close the vortex, you must collect and destroy the core and then leave, because it can close, and if you're not fast enough, then you go with it. And so I stumbled inside. He seemed like he would be able to handle it, and I wanted to ensure. I walked in and took a massive blow. These things are not, they're not to be underestimated. But walked out, helped Gaius once more destroy these minor beasts. Was able to take a breather real quick before we stumbled in and had quite the fight. Once we managed to destroy the core, we managed to get out, and with the core, it releases this ichor, this ink, and that's what the Jaeger use. Because I've come back with more than just experience. Apparently, it was debated between Samia and some of the other professors, and then I slowly start pulling up on my left sleeve, far up enough that you can see my left bicep, and then yeah.
So as she peers it up, go to D&D roll thing. It's number 4. You see this beautiful red ink just portrayed on her left. Black. This black tattoo etched onto her skin, and you can actually see where the ink has met the skin. There actually seems to be like these few purple veins here and there that have like been discolored from the contact of the ink.
And it's in the shape of a number 4?
It's in the shape of number 4.
Okay.
No, like the picture, like
like the
in,
like the tattoo kind of design. Yeah, that's how it
it's
looks.
a lame tattoo. It's Comic Sans 4.
Okay.
It looks like this. It looks like this, and it's not even like a straight one. There's like a wiggle here and there.
Yeah.
Wow.
25 bucks, 25 gold pieces. And
The fourth one.
the fourth one.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. And so it was decided that I would get this mark. Basically, what it entails is that I am this walking, breathing beacon for these vortexes or these creatures. As you know, they appear, and are either usually drawn to civilizations or anything of the sort, or you take this ichor, this ink from the core that you destroyed from those monsters within the vortex. The Jaegers use this to paint it into the skins like so, and with it they're able to sense out these vortex, be able to detect them. Fortunately or unfortunately, however you look at it, it also draws their ire. And in a way, this is just another way that the wardens become the shield for the people. It draws attention from the vortex, the creatures, to you, and so it also allows you to find them easier, to be able to close them. Anyone can close them, but with this, it lets you detect them. There was an option for me whether to receive it or not, but I'm sure you're aware that a warden is a life of responsibility. It's not something that you finish in a few years or not. And as we are House Icarus and wardens and foremost, I decided to take it. What this means is, if we're traveling together, then it is most likely that they'll appear. Which is why, yes, like I said earlier, the money that we get as House Icarus is for all of us, to better ourselves, improve ourselves, and just prepare ourselves. Because Maxwell, the vortex, all of this will be coming at us, and it will come at us hard. So better to be prepared than dead. But yeah, that, and I do like a little snap of my fingers and some fucking shitty ass electricity sparks. Also unlocked a further level of my ether. That sums up my week. So yeah, I lean back against the couch, arms crossed. Huh? What?
Sounds quite eventful.
Yep.
And what of your professor? Did he?
Oh no, yeah, it's fine. He was great.
Oh.
Got quite a rough beating, but we both did. But we came out of it fine. Sparred a bit afterwards. He just, like I said, where we teleported to was very remote, and they don't have runes. So that, I don't know about you, but when I got teleported, that was rough. How was your traveling? Was it? Well, I almost threw up.
I didn't like it.
Okay. Well, it takes quite a lot of to come back from a place that has no runes attached, so it was only a one-way back for me. He's heading over now, though.
Ah.
He's not dead. Great guy.
So, Ray, that you said they make the tattoo from that ichor that comes from the vortex?
Right, mostly Jaegers.
Is that not very dangerous?
What?
It's just the beast, that we fought. I believe it was corrupted by the vortex, so I'm just a little concerned about you having ichor of it in body.
Ray slightly like shifts up a bit, like straightens up, like like wait a minute. No, she does like a little slight shrug, but there's like there's a little point. Well,
That is just what I heard. I don't know for sure anything about it.
I'm sure that at high amounts, it could be turned into something worse. But the way I saw it at that time was wardens have been using this for quite a while now, and I haven't heard of any corruption so far, and that's just a technique that they use to better locate and these vortex.
Okay.
So.
And what's the worst that could happen? You
Alright,
horns?
or a tail, right? But good tiefling's gross. Thank God I'm human. And then I turn around, but I can't high five anyone because there's no fucking human nearby. Ugh.
Well,
Icarus puts out its little fucking right foot and they high five that instead. Yeah, he's my homie. No, he's my homie now, dude. At least I'll have somebody always agreeing with me. But yeah. So be aware.
Thank you for the heads up.
Hmm. What about you?
Me?
Yeah, we've all shared.
Well, you know, dude. You know. Okay. Yes, mine's was, you know, I wouldn't say as crazy eventful as yours. I wasn't getting singed by fire elementals or the like, but I had my run-in with some corruption as well. My mission was to go to this town by the name of Vitrani. Apparently, the civilians have been showing some fits of anger, which are some of the early warning signs of corruption. We went there to investigate because the Green Pact was there and they tried to solve the problem, but to no avail. But with some investigating, I learned that the Green Pact themselves was corrupting the water supply of that town. We then found the lair, took care of the bandits inside, went back to the town, and finished off the ones who were responsible for it. They even had their own corrupted man with them. He was quite the challenge, but he too was felled. And like you, Ray, I also acquired a new ability.
Hmm.
I am now able to sense corruption in others by looking at them with my shotting gun.
Bro, Sasuke, dude. Sasuke in the bench. Hey, this is a really stupid, like, Claudia question, not Ray question. Cor- do we know about corruption?
What?
Do we know about corruption?
What do you mean by that?
Like, okay, so like he's not saying like they're corrupted as in they're laundering money from old people or
No,
some stupid
like
shit. Like they're talking about they're talking about like some vortex corruption, right?
yeah, vortex corruption. Yes.
Okay, and it like drives them crazy and
Yeah. So like the first signs usually are like these bits of anger and irrationality and this almost looking over their shoulder thinking someone's out to get them, and it just progresses more and more. They get stronger as they become more insane to a point where they become an actual. They have to be killed. If you catch in the early like in the early stages, they have a chance of going back to normal, but the wardens have to take them to the fortress of Bastion, which is off the coast of Solaris,
mm-hmm.
for medical treatment. But that could
Mm.
take years of like therapy.
Yeah, I think I remember that early on that you
Yeah, me
mentioned.
too.
Way back then when we started. So you can sense it now.
Yes, looking at individuals or people.
That'll be handy.
Yes, and you feel nothing from Ray, correct?
Let's see.
All right.
Sweat emoji peep.
So Victor closes his eyes. And Victor, you do, right?
Yeah.
So go to the D&D roll thing. So as Victor closes his eyes, you see he reopens them, and no longer do you see green eyes. As you see these black, pure black eyes with these golden rings around him.
Oh
Around
shit.
them.
Oh shit.
These are they look.
Oh dude.
All right.
It also comes with it also comes
shotting gun.
it comes with the mascara, dude. It comes with the mascara.
All right. So go ahead and Victor, do your thing. Roll for it.
I counterspell.
He winks towards Ray. Ray.
Winks back. There's like a flash of like a corruption like smoking out.
What'd you got?
It's gonna be like a 10 or something.
Yeah. You look at it, and yeah, you definitely see her body looks normal. She looks normal, and then her arm, where the marking is, you see this small, faint, like mist coming off her arm, but it doesn't seem like super dark or super, super ominous or anything. You just see it like a small presence there.
Chill, daddy, chill. This is just the smoke effects of the vortex.
No, yeah, Ray, of course you have it, but as do I. I had to corrupt myself to some degree to get these powers.
Right, if the wardens have been doing it for a while, I figured, hey, why not?
Alright.
Now.
Ultimately, corruption or not, tools that we need moving forward.
Your resolve is quite admirable, if anything.
Okay. So is there anything else we do before?
Yeah,
move on?
bitch. We're gonna fucking play a card game. Look at how he walks away. Oi, you owe me. You owe me 900. Don't forget the full plate. Yeah, I
have
bought
no
him
idea
that
what
full
she's
plate.
talking about.
dude. I have, I have that video, dude.
I don't know
I
what
just,
you're
I
talking
just
about
have to
right now.
go through it.
Oh, we have to ask Leia. Leia, do you
Yeah.
know
I
if
know. What
there's
did you? Oh, she's still here. Okay, good.
Okay. Okay. Well. yes. Yes.
is there any bank here in Solaris?
Oh,
Well, of course there's a bank. There's the Bank of Solaris.
good
Okay.
Stupid Victor, bro. My I said like I turn around and I say slightly to like my side like fucking stupid idiot bitch, and then my
Of
heart
course
goes,
we know
and
the
then my
Bank
heart
of
goes,
Solaris.
Gah!
What we
Um,
meant was, do you know where it is?
Oh yeah, it's actually not far off of where you can find the magic store. There's actually
Oh.
a magic store where you can actually enchant your armor. It's actually quite expensive, but they have really top of the shelf stuff. It's called the Siphon.
Yeah,
We've heard of it. Thank you.
Sumio mentioned something like that.
My armor.
It bites your finger.
Nah, dude. Icarus is a good boy, dude.
He poops
Does-
on Victor.
Does your bird know about your last pet?
I had a pet. Oh.
Oh no.
We don't speak about that, dude. That was
Mhm.
retcon. That was retcon.
Mm-hmm.
That was literally retcon, dude.
Everything
Also,
that you don't like is retcon. Mhm.
also, also, he decided that he wanted to show up. You know, I like sat and meditated in a fire, and it was really cool.
Oh, I see.
Um,
Chose you.
well, like I said, if you ever want to do some store work, you can always come to me and I can point you towards the right direction. I would have to set up the meeting with them and that you're going to attend, and they can set some photographers to go ahead and take pictures of you. Like I said, it would take most of your day just rummaging around, but you would get discounts for the future. So you bite the bullet now and you reap the rewards later.
What were the stores for me?
Um,
It was like cobbler, fur, and
cobblers, first stores, and sparring arenas.
I really don't know what the fuck a first store is, dude.
A leatherer, like like how they make leather jackets, leather vests, cloaks.
A tanner. He's a tanner.
Yeah, he's tanner. You want a fur
I also
cloak
don't.
for the
I
winter?
also know what a cobbler is.
They make shoes.
Enchanted shoes?
Right.
Can I get some Chanel like
What,
enchanted boots?
what about your fucking your
Do you think they
is it
can
again?
upgrade them? Do you think, dude? They're like my Nike Air Jordans, dude. Ray Jordans. Dude, don't worry. You're gonna hit it big. Don't worry. People are suckers for elves. Look at how Samia got into power. Because he's a city.
Got on that rep.
And what time is it now? Like during the day?
I would say it's around like actually like around 2 to 3 p.m. So
The armory, right?
yeah, but come on, all of you guys are really fucking tired. Also,
Yeah, no, we're gonna nap. Actually,
Yeah,
she's gonna
definitely.
get some clothes and like hot tub.
Shower.
I'm actually gonna summon my horse and keep it outside.
Oh,
Since
you
I
finally let
brought
it.
My boy.
You finally let it breathe.
Oh, you know Phantom Steed too?
Oh boy.
This is how they bond. They form their own like high
Horse
boy horse. Yeah.
Something like that.
wait, what are you guys doing? That's the boys' room. You can't bathe in there.
Says
Oh,
who?
naughty, naughty.
No.
We walk in like, whoops.
Whoa.
Nosebleeds.
Yeah. They have like it has like that stupid anime steam, like you know, like that Naruto when he does that.
But
Yeah.
instead of anything like exotic, they're just smoking like heavy ass like tobacco and like, what do you want?
Oh, you missed it, dude. When Sharon was here, she just liquor and like smoking and all that
While she
shit.
was in the shower. And she's
Leaning
like, "Yeah,
back. You want to hit?
All right.
She was
So
getting
I'm
that
guessing everyone
hookah.
takes. I'm assuming everyone takes like a quick little bath and shower and dries up and changes to more presentable clothing, right?
I only
So-
have 2 pairs of uniforms, so yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use disguise self, so that my average, parts look a little above.
Wow.
Victor, you see
Trying to
fucking
impress.
Eos
Dude, he's
has
going
a
for that.
very fucking respectable fucking huge ass horns on his head. Like they're fucking amazing to look at.
But honestly,
Not
it must be like fucking not easy to walk around with those.
Dude,
Quite an awkward
Eos,
Is it?
question, but
Eos,
yes,
you wax?
It's trimmed, yeah. It's got a little.
So, like,
Jesus Christ.
a few of these.
Okay, I'm sorry I did this. I apologize.
No, own up to it. Own up to it.
See you later.
Yeah, fucking Banu raped the dragon, so I mean,
Roll. While he's walking away quickly. Roll for
Roll the
thickness. For ass
So, yeah.
thickness. You got it, dude. You're showing your behind.
Roll for ass thickness.
Where you
Yes,
at? Where you at? Where you at? You got a point?
What do I roll on 20?
We're
A
just
D20.
D20.
Oh god. Let me roll the. No, I'm rolling the 13. What?
Oh.
Oh, not too good. Not too good.
Wait, this is his ass.
Oh no, dude, it's concaved. Wait, is concave the opposite inside or the outside? The one that goes like a bowl, but like the
No,
bowl,
no,
like you're
go to
looking,
D&D
not like a
Roleplay,
bowl
go to-
pushing out, you know?
This is what you see Victor as he walks away.
Oh no.
I believe it.
All right. No, but let's go. After a very hearty shower and bathe,
God, can I
freshening
delete
up.
that?
Yeah, just clean every inch. Yeah, delete it. After every thing, it doesn't take much before all of you more or less meet up once again. Now fully freshened up with new clothing upon your skin. Okay.
It's a good
So
thing,
with
like
that, guys.
all the clothes showed up, you know, because I didn't take anything from my room or anything.
Oh, by the way, once again, so sorry. Eos and Yuria, as you guys more or less went to your quarters, which is still to be discussed, you did find like a large bag hoisted on your bed. And as you search through it, you do see what appears to be around 7 sets of school uniform clothing, as well as shoes, boots, belts, and the things you need, as well as the armbands of Icarus and like a replacement in case yours ever gets destroyed.
I will pack away my black and gold overcoat, really nice and neat. I'll prestidigitate it clean if I need to, and pack it away nicely in the rest of my stuff.
Can I do
And
that?
change into
Can I do
school
that?
stuff.
Can I do that?
Okay.
Yes, I can. I can do that too. That's right. Ray's a magic user now. She can
She's
make
she's part of the
sparks.
elites. All right. So you change to your school uniform. What about you, Yuria?
Yes, school uniform.
I mean, you only have one set of clothes. This must be a
Damn,
godsend.
Ryan.
Well, why did they give me these mini skirt uniform? I don't understand.
Did you prefer pants, Yuria?
No, I'm good with the skirt.
Because Victor wanted a skirt. As he looks at it like, I can pull this off, Victor says to himself.
I got the legs for it.
Like
Well, that's
Patrick,
something he has to discuss this with me.
like that one movie from SpongeBob, where Patrick gets the
All right.
stockings.
So with that in
Wow,
mind,
man.
with you guys now. No, I know, but like, what are you guys doing?
We need to cash the check.
Oh, let's take a nap. Wait, what time is it?
Around, I would say, with the shower and the chain, the bath and stuff, maybe around 4, since you guys have been basically 1 week full on, just making sure everything.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I would just want to go and try to secure one of those very few books on the Empire.
Okay.
I would like to do that too.
Fucking nerds, man.
You're too late.
We can both take books.
Yes. No, but his stackings went like all the way up to like the pelvis. Patrick's did.
Remember, Victor has a thick ass.
What do you roll? Yeah,
Hello.
like
Not as thick as Ray's or Augustus, but he has some. He
kinda
has some
he.
slap.
This
He
one,
has some slaps to it.
dude, he's perky. That's what he is. Like
Dude, he has, yeah.
perfect for
That's it.
grabbing.
Dude, watch when the beach shark episode.
And you know he's got a tiny waist, so it's gonna be great.
Needs no corset.
Yo, Claudia, I'm gonna need a few minutes alone with this picture. Dude. You're trying it too good.
Dude, no, hold on. He's got stockings too, cause you know. Can you please move your hand? I'm trying to make art.
I like how we're wasting our time.
I mean, you can continue.
No worries.
I'm just drawing,
No,
dude.
I gotta watch this. This is very interesting. No, but on business. Victor, can you tell me what you rolled?
I did.
Oh yeah, okay.
Something else. Oh no. What are you guys typing away secretly, eh?
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mm.
Dude, you were talking about your special eyes, and it cracked me up because I was remembering of that one meme.
My
My
brand.
brain.
Yes.
Okay. What's it called? So Yuria and Eos. Wait. Okay, sorry. So, Yuri and Eos, you guys are gonna head to the library to rent out some books.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Ray and Victor?
Hmm. What are you doing, Ray?
Do you say it to me like that?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Am I tired enough, DM, to warrant a nap?
Are you?
I mean, you could nap,
I could always nap.
but you know, if you want to push yourself until like 8 p.m. and then
Yeah,
you know,
this isn't real life. You can do things that you wouldn't normally do.
Like nap. I actually can't nap. So Ray would do something I can't do.
Point.
You want to spar?
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But the stunning strike that is.
Are you sure you're not too tired?
I just want to see where I'm at right now. But if not, then I can find something else to do.
No, we can do that.
I noticed a new shiny shield. Didn't mention anything about that. Anything new with it?
Yes, it was evidence, but I've decided to confiscate it for future use.
Oh well, as long as it helps.
It already has, yes.
Ooh. So you guys are actually gonna spar that?
Yeah,
We
man.
don't have to do the fight. Just
Yeah, we don't.
'cause it's probably-
We can-
It's probably gonna take a. We can do it after, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, after. Okay. All right. So Yuria, Yuria and Eos. As the two of you are making your way across the campus grounds, thankfully it's not like you've been here enough to know every nook and cranny, but thanks to Eos and Euros actually having been there before, you're able to pick out the library quite easily. So there's nothing hard to find. Let me go ahead and get the library image. All right. You make your way into the library, and like I said, once again, it's this beautiful mix of just magic and arcane books just littering across the grand expansive room. You see it's around 2 stories, but each row is just filled with books and students all sitting in these beautiful wooden oak chairs and tables, sitting and just enjoying a peaceful, quiet Friday. However, not all of them are reading normal books, as them actually many are in fact reading what appears to be the newspaper. And Eos, from your adventurer's eyes, you're able to see that that it is his week edition, and it basically says the Battle of Ebongate.
Mm.
Yeah, and these students seem to be very entranced with the adventures of what I assume you guys are. Due to the um, due to the quiet nature of the what's it called of the library. I'm assuming you guys will make lots of noise as you guys walk into the grand library. All right.
Mm.
So then,
They come cartwheeling inside, yipping.
what's up, losers? We got 30
It's your
grand.
boy Eos, back at it again.
Loses 3 followers. We're keeping tab, guys. We're keeping tab.
The only other 2 tieflings on the fucking.
On the bright side, the news fans are like half your fans. The Yuria and that grandmother. She's like, there's my granddaughter. Okay, so yeah, like I said, most people do in fact don't really acknowledge your presence because they're so focused. I don't think they notice who you are. But eventually, people, as you guys are making your way towards the main desk, you see that it's empty, and there seems to be a small bell that says "Ring for assistance." Or do you guys try and find the books on your own?
No, not. Ding 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 ding.
You wait a bit, and as you ring the bell, some people notice your armband, and they look at you, and they instantly start whispering towards one another. Oh shit! I think that's the new members, right?
I'm gonna
Holy
try and hide somewhere around Yas.
So you gotta hide under, like, behind him and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, the whispers basically conspire of, are these really the people that were there in Ebongate? Holy shit! Wow, they must have some strength to them. They're able to do that. I'm pretty sure Hasek was just saved their asses, and then they just felt pity on them. That has to be it. And it's some of these rumors here and there. Nothing super malicious, but there's definitely a few of them that are a bit more geared towards racism. So finally, you see Eos, from your point of view, a half orc starts making his way. And he's a lumbering giant. He's around 7 feet tall, incredibly muscular, short, fraggled hair, and these 2 tusks. But he has this very gentle smile as Yuria, the minute he speaks, you feel like you've heard this voice before. He says, welcome to the library. How can I help you today?
Come on.
Yuria?
What are you doing here?
You were the one in the newspaper? Yuria?
Oh, yeah. I'm not very good at interviews, I think. But how are you? You're so far away from home.
So are you.
How's Damien and Delves?
His smile falls a bit at that. Delos was chosen for the position of chieftain.
Yes. I mean, I was still there when that happened.
Yes, and Damien didn't take too kindly to that. As loudly as boisterous as ever, you see Damien, hey, Uman, I'm gonna try and find Augustus. You want to join? And at that, you turn around and you see the sight of Damien as he's completely stuck, like a deer in headlights, as he's just staring at you.
Gonna wave meekly.
His smile turns into this angry glare. Come on, Uman, let's go. I'm pretty sure you can take a break, right? But don't you want to talk to Yuria? No, I think we could. I don't think we have to talk to her. Let's go.
But Damien, what did I do?
Oh, why don't you go ahead and talk to my brother or the chieftain that you so happily fucking supported?
I don't think I had anything to do with him being selected.
Oh no, but we all know who you fucking chose. We know who you would have fucking chosen. We all know who you supported. I don't have. I don't think. No, I'm not. I'm not doing this. Come on, let's go. He looks at you, looks towards Damien, and I just Empire. um, Empire. Third floor, second floor, all the way at the back. Um, he looks towards Yuria. I would like to talk, catch up, if you'd be interested.
Yes, sir.
Uman, let's go. I'll try
I'll
and
be
talk to
free
him a
this
bit.
weekend.
I'll try and talk to him a bit.
Thank you.
At that, he follows Damien out of the library, leaving you and Eos alone.
Yuri, I could probably grab a second book for you if you feel like you should go after them.
Well, he's kind of hard to handle when he gets like this, so I think I'll just let Uman take care of that and try and talk to him when he's a little more calm.
You would know better than I. I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe catch me up sometime when we're back at the estate.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, da, 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 da.
Anga, Vector. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you sneaky little.
Rah, rah. Icarus! I can't throw spells from it. He's just there for cool factor, to be honest.
Victor, what are your vortex eyes see? They're taking
don't wanna
all
know,
his
dude.
eyes down.
Corruption.
Okay, sorry, a bit more, and I'm just writing a few extra notes right here.
As they're gone, a vortex appears at the estate. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're lightning! Ah.
We can't do anything to him.
Okay, so as you guys kind of make your way towards the library, you find a plethora of books. Remember, the rule is you can only take one with you. You read a book called Noble Family Lineage. Okay.
Okay.
You read one that says Noble House Connection, Noble House Relations.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me just write something to make sure. You read another one, Iron Edict Laws and Commandments. The Dokes History. In-depth Geography of the Empire.
Are these different books or these?
No. This is not one big book. It's
Okay.
so Noble House Relations, Noble Family Lineage, Iron Edict Laws and Commandments. The Dokes History. In-depth Geography of the Empire. The Umbra Witch Clan. The Hawk Emperors. The Green Pact.
In-depth geography of the empire. My word count is like 3 per minute. Okay, like
You try. You have heart. Is there anything you want me to re-say them?
Anything after in-depth geography of the empire.
Yes. The Umbra Witch Clan.
The Emperor Witch Clan. Okay.
The Hawk Emperors.
Man, there's a lot to know.
Emperors. Okay.
And then finally the Green Pact.
The Green New Deal. Okay.
Don't talk to me about that.
All right, I got it.
All right.
And what did the guy say that his lecture his class was gonna be on?
The history of the Empire and like the general history and the history of the Iron Eater.
Okay.
Well, I am going to take this book on the Umbo Witch clan. I imagine Victor himself could give us plenty of the things about his family's history, noble family lineage, and house relations. Probably also the Ionidican commandments. Maybe you'd want to check out the geography, what these Hawk Emperors are, or this Green Pact.
Hmm. Well, it is all very new to me, so really any of these would be quite useful. I suppose I will do the geography of the Empire.
Okay, let me go to mark that down. Uria, in-depth geography of the Empire, and then
Empire titties.
Hell yeah.
and
That's
then EOS. All right, perfect. So as you go ahead and get your books towards the checkout, you see someone that new has taken Umon's place. As more or less the quick exchange, they break down your numbers. Your student. I mean, it's not hard to know who you are versus, you know.
Have you not seen the armband?
That's it.
Foo, foo, foo.
And I just like you lost one of the fans, one of your 3 fans. Okay.
Dude, how
so-
Icarus tries to like create this reputation from the ground up, and these schmucks over here milking it
Alright.
all.
Okay. So after that, you get your books, and you guys head back to the dorm, right? I mean, the estate. Or is there something else you want to do?
Nothing right now.
No, yeah, I'm going back and chilling, starting to read this book a little bit, probably.
So basically, this is how it works. When in the session, I'm assuming if you read it all, when in the session and we're in the like Iron Edict arc, basically, if there's ever a situation where there's gonna be some information that's gonna happen that you should be privy to thanks to this book that you read, I'm gonna go ahead and have that like you roll a d20 with advantage to recall what you read, and that's
Sounds
gonna
good.
that's what's gonna aid you and stuff like that. So if someone says
Yeah.
something about the Umber Witch, kind of like you don't even have to try and remember. I'll just be like, oh, you would remember. You could possibly remember this. I remind you yourself.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yep.
What's it called? So after you guys quickly go back to your estate. I saw what you posted. That's funny. After you go back to your room, sorry, but at the estate, you do see the site open, and the site just Victor and Ray dragging their feet, entering the estate.
Oh, okay.
More than okay.
Oh, I understand.
Perfect.
Claudia?
Hmm?
Are you? Claudia, they were questioning you.
What did it? I didn't hear what he said though.
Don't worry. I already told him, dude, what happened. Don't worry.
What did he ask? No, no. What did he ask? What
No,
did he ask?
it's fine.
Oh,
Dude, don't worry. Don't worry.
He's on that.
You know, I beat you so hard, dude, that you lost a couple brain cells.
Oh, okay.
All right,
All
we'll just see. We'll just see in the fight.
I'm nervous.
Yo, look, the first fight between us. Do you know how he lost, guys? You know how he lost? He lost to a fucking dart.
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw something. No darts, no ether.
He got super cocky. He's like, all right, and Ray was like, wow, man, okay, you know what?
She kited me through darts. Fucking lame.
To be fair, I had like fought Manu who used all sorts of shit, and Augustus doesn't hit as hard, so
Wow.
Augustus had spirit though.
he has spirit, but he didn't hit hard.
That's good. Yeah. All right. So more or less, as everyone just looks, they refreshen up once more, and as everyone starts heading off to you're claiming the balcony. Okay.
Well, you know, as her roommate, I guess I'll just.
Okay. As everyone's gonna go sleep, is there anything else we want to do before we end it for today? I mean, not like the session, just like end this night.
Well, I'll probably talk to Yas if he wants to know about that situation in the library.
Oh, EOS does. Well, we don't have to RP that right now. I mean, I can just get like a little dump from you later if you want.
Whatever you want. Chickadee.
I mean, if you guys want to talk it out right now, that's fine. That's up to you ultimately. Or if you guys want to just.
Yoria.
Yes.
No, I just feel like if we talk about it right now, everybody will meta. That'll be so meta.
Okay.
You're gonna
Fair.
take this to another room? Here we go.
Oh, yeah? Okay, no.
Man, I already wanted to keep secrets, bro. Like, just wait, man.
That's good. You guys should do that.
Well, I'm totally looking at Victor.
I should have let the vortex as a surprise. That would have been a good, like, oh, by the way, guys.
All right. So if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys in for a quick
sounds good.
chat room now.
These schmucks, dude.
Alright, Claudio, what's the plan, dude? What do you think's gonna happen when we fight, dude?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Dude, if this turns into you throwing darts again, dude, I'm gonna be angry.
Are you gonna try to hold person again? Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I mean, like, if we're gonna be like that,
Whoa, I'm just saying, dude. You know, I got some moves. You
Uh,
got some moves.
I got some moves, and you have magic. I have darts. Well, now there's shuriken actually. Maybe you'll have better luck with shurikens. Dude, oh my god. I I don't know how about your session went, but I walked into like that vortex thing.
Uh huh.
'Cause-
Snake crit.
Dude, he critted and
Oh.
oh dude, and he rolled so hard, and it was like 46 damage, dude.
Dude, Adrian's things hits too hard, dude. Like,
No,
it's a
when they
big weakness
crit,
and it slaps you the fuck up.
dude, bro, and I was like I had 52 HP. I walked in and I'm like, oh my god, and the guy is still outside like fighting all these other fucking like fire
This is
wolves.
it.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna step on out. I had to.
I don't recall you recounting that in your story, by the way.
I did. I say,
Oh, you did?
well, yeah, I did. did.
Hmm.
Dude,
Mhm.
Ray isn't like overly prideful enough to like get herself killed for something stupid, in which she could be like, maybe perhaps backup
I
was a
see.
better option, you know?
I see.
Yeah, Ray's a good
Humble, dude. Humble.
humble dude. She keeps it up. Unlike you, bro. I get a
What?
fucking 100 last time on the goddamn test. You get a 95, and you're like, yes, of course, we are so good. And then the faces are reversed, and you're like, oh, what happened? And I never said shit to you on the first one. Go suck a dick, bro.
Exactly. You fucked up. You should have milked it when you had the chance.
Honestly, dude.
But now,
And
if I fail, now, dude, the thing is, the pressure's on. If I fail this next one,
in the next test, dude, I'm gonna take so much credit.
it's literally my life, dude. I can't fuck it up.
Dude, you set yourself up for this shit. It's always like
Dude, not like this.
the
fool.
arrogance, dude.
That's the thing. He's got it, dude. He's got to be arrogant as
Yeah, I
fuck.
know. Yeah, I can't play a character like that. It's so hard for me.
Gotta
'Cause-
walk the walk. That's the thing, and it's like.
Oh, but you didn't when fucking Velvet and crew came in. You just walked. You just walked.
Dude, I already
Walked
told
away.
you what we're doing. I already told you what we're doing, dude.
Dude, walked the fuck away.
I'm not
dude.
saying the second we see them, I'm just gonna go fucking buck wild and kill them, but I'd be like, well, you guys talk. You guys have had it too good for too long, so this is it. Buckle up,
Right, right. Okay, okay, I'll believe it when I see it, dude.
dude. As long as you guys back me up, because I'm not going in there just to die, you know. But
I don't know, dude. I don't know. You gotta have a good reason to suddenly instigate murder. Which, by
what do
the
you
way,
mean? It's amazing reason. They're like an anti-faction against us. They stand against
yeah, but
everything that we stand for,
they're
and they're like separating the whole world.
yeah, but big titty goth girl, you know, like Ray has to leave her
True.
chances open, so she can't just get rid. Dude, Velvet got a 2020, dude. Like, but you can't end that. It's like this. Look.
Look, we can spare Velvet, okay?
Okay, all right.
She apologizes
It's like
and grovels.
okay, I'm down for that.
Also, we still have this fucking King Gunthin's IOU, so we need to like
Oh yeah, but like I mean, when are we gonna fucking go to King Gunthin?
I don't
Like
know.
right, I mean right now, like oh yeah, before
Not
the
right now or
Empire.
anything, but you know, it's like better hope he doesn't get like fucking overthrown or something.
Oh, that would suck. Only valid for King Gunthin in throne.
Straight up.
Dude, Uriah knew these people, and like, she's from Umara, dude, or at least like, she's been there.
Bitch.
Dude, Damien's nipples are so like brown and big.
Pepperoni nips. Dude, I'm just saying, dude, with my special Sharingan eyes, dude, I'm looking.
But you have
I'm
to roll
looking.
for it, right?
I have to roll, dude.
I guess I also have to like, cause he already found it or whatever during that time. But yeah, I guess it's a rolling that lets you kind of sense where it is.
Um,
I just know I got inked, bro.
dude, I see, dude.
Did you
But
like
you
do,
know,
do you like the design, dude? I chose it. Like I was looking, I'm like I want kind of like a something simple but kind of looks like her spear shit going on, you know?
I fuck with it.
Nice, nice.
I wanted shotgun gun, but then Adrian said that I couldn't get him. So
It'd be too
imagine if I had fucking shotgun gun, dude.
much. It'd be too much, dude. You would do it, but I would never be able to not think Sasuke. So
Dude, I'm literally gonna be Sasuke right now. I gotta fit into that mold.
you already are,
Dude, you're Naruto and I'm Sasuke. That's it. The eternal struggle of who's better.
dude. Oh my god. Except I'm not bringing you back. Like
Fucking
if you fucking leave. No, man. I always found that shit so stupid. Oh my god. And when Sasuke was like, yeah, I almost, I defected the village. I tried to kill my homies. I tried to kill a shit ton of like Konoha. I joined the enemy faction. I did all this horrible thing. But you know what? I think I want to be Hokage. Oh my god. I was so livid. I
I'll be
can't.
honest, I don't know much about Naruto lore, but
But can you
oh
imagine? Can you imagine
yeah,
like
he's a
having
piece of
this
shit.
fucking prick? Oh my god. And then people.
Whoa,
Right?
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Right?
What happened?
Whoa! Don't worry.
Anyways,
They,
yeah.
they came. They came
Confused.
soon.
What's happening?
Don't worry, dude. Don't worry.
What
Don't
am
worry
I
about it.
missing? What?
Anyways,
No,
that's it.
everybody seems like be in the loop. Where am I at?
Dude, I wasn't in the loop either. They just came, just said prick, and I'm like, what? Dude, I am out of the loop as well. Don't you worry
And
about
I said right, pretending like I know what I'm talking
Okay.
Yeah, wouldn't
It's
you
all
like
a
to
fucking
know?
sham. Okay.
All right. So so for the sake of time, nothing huge. But I do want to speed this up a bit if possible.
Okay.
Nothing huge.
Zoom
but
us
okay.
through.
Okay, so you're on the boat. You actually already landed on the Iron Edict. It's already going to hell. So Maxwell killed Victor's father as a
Nice.
dominant
Sweet.
beheaded him.
It says time. Oh no.
Oh shit! Wait.
This shit feels like Stardew Valley music. Is it? Hello?
Yeah. Sorry. Hello.
Is it Stardew Valley music? No.
No. Okay. So as morning comes, everyone wakes up and prepares for the morning. Once again, Augustus, Fanu, and Sharon just seem to be doing their own adventure, more or less. Each doing their own things, but Sunday is tomorrow, as today is Saturday. And congratulations, we have now finished February. We are now in the 1st of March.
Hooray!
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So as all of you quickly wake up, change your clothing a bit, and head off to eat a quick breakfast prepared by Leia. I March 1st. Okay.
Out of the room before I
Oh,
do
okay.
anything.
Okay, so you march out of the room.
Yeah, because it's the first fucking day of March, Adrian. It's a pun.
Come
Oh,
on, come on, Adrian, keep up, dude.
Honestly.
sorry. We
The,
fell
the IQ that you need for this.
for this joke, dude. All right. So as all of that happens, quickly eat a quick breakfast provided by Leia. Just simple oatmeal mix of raisins and honey. Delicious but filling. And you guys find yourselves in the kitchen area eating your breakfast. You find your day free for you. What are you guys doing?
Alright, we need to find August on the telephone and tell him to give us the check.
Right, because he has to check.
Yep.
This is why I should have held on to it.
Is that a spare change for poor tiefling?
Here, you worthless animal. She tosses a couple of copper coins.
Scurries.
Pick him up.
I'll ring up August.
Yeah, he should be here.
94. Yeah, take that to me. Yeah, what's up, bro?
What?
What?
Whoa.
Nah, I'm fucking joking.
Yeah, he is.
Or so dude. Gus is getting shit. He's getting
He's
hit.
getting fucking nothing.
First rank in fan clubs.
This is
And I
kind
was
of
like-
rigged, honestly. This is kind of rigged.
No, but honestly, this is Gus. This is. Yeah. What's up?
I guess we're gonna be heading into town today. We'll
Oh,
need to
good for you.
check. Oh, wow, what the fuck, bitch?
Oh, the check, right? I have it. Just drop by the main office, the main building. I'll go ahead and wait for you, and I'll pass off to you. Does that sound good for you?
What can't you
Fine.
just give it to us now?
Because I'm
He's
not
not,
walking.
he's not
over
here.
there.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Was that right? Of course you would say that.
Oh.
Dude, I'll say this I'll say this like in the table, dude. I think he's getting a little arrogant. You know, he got first on this rankings, and now he thinks he's the king of the playground.
All right. I'll be honest. Like he doesn't do the heavy fighting, so I don't
Oh,
understand
he
why.
doesn't do heavy anything except being a heavy weight. You know,
That is true.
if the people really knew what was going on behind closed doors, they'd understand.
Right. The
Okay.
the
But
Raging
yeah, August,
Tempest,
That's great. We'll see you in a bit.
like really nice and fake ass bitch.
And then as I close it, so anyways, Sylvia, as he's drinking like some hot tea, these guys, tell me more about their secret backstories. Well, okay, so you know Ray? Yeah? Okay, well, you're not gonna believe this.
Yo, I'm so glad I didn't fucking tell August, dude.
About the thing.
Yep.
Something.
Don't worry about it.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Like, what?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, you gotta be there to get it. Don't worry about it. You're-
Man, these newbies, they think that just because they joined the house, they're gonna get all the deets.
Yeah.
We haven't hazed them yet.
Dude,
It'll come
get the
to it.
shaving cream. Alright.
Is
Uh,
Leia here? Of course she is. She's a sweet girl and she lives in this house.
Yeah, she would have prepared the breakfast, but kind of would be in her room.
Antisocial.
No, when will we be going to? Is it Friday? Let me
It's
see.
Saturday.
Oh. So then we can't do the whole full day thing of photos and shit, right?
So it's March 2nd then?
What? It's yeah. Sorry, it's March 2nd.
Oh, I can't do March 1st then.
You're actually gonna sell out, dude?
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean?
Do you know how much fans you get if you post? Like that's,
I'm not selling out, dude.
huh?
I'm not selling out.
All right, whatever, dude. Ray shows
Unless
up
it's a
with
good,
like
unless it's a good deal. Unless it's a real good deal.
Adidas like sports jeans and all that shit. How long, Aiden? Would I be able to shop and do that today or not? But you said it was like a whole day affair.
Yeah, it would be more or less. a
Okay,
day
then
affair.
they'll just buy.
Okay.
Okay.
So who's going where?
I think we should all do a group travel shopping band event.
I'm imagining traveling with you two would increase my popularity, right?
Right, but that's not the first thing we should be thinking about when we travel to places.
I'm just going by what the seems to be administration here says. Leia said that that was something of importance.
Well, of course you always want a good reputation, but like I said, we said yesterday, we started with nothing. At this point, forget about the rankings or whatever it is that these people are viewing as us, and let's just focus on gearing up.
Well, either way, you have the money you said that you would help with, so
Yeah,
like
so let's
how-
make our way.
I like how he just thinks I'm gonna fucking pull the rug under him and be like, fucking bitch.
Trust issues.
He's
Yeah.
been hard
But-
in the past, dude.
By the way, I did fuck up. I should have had that marked as one first. I just want you guys to know that. My bad.
What happened
So
now?
I didn't mean to skip a day. Yeah, when you guys came back, it was on a Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday were your free days. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God for this.
What?
His best friend.
Okay. Yeah,
so
I
it's
felt
not-
like you guys could use that.
I love it. Okay. Let's get it on, doggies.
So you guys all go to the store.
Yep.
Should I get on my cute horse?
Dude, the siphon. Here we come. All right. So as everyone begins walking, you see Victor look at you guys walking and just bounce on a horse. Okay. So you guys are gonna go ahead and go to the siphon.
We need to go to the bank first.
All right. So you go to the.
We need
bank
to go
of
to
Solaris.
Augustus first.
Right. Lots of steps. So you see Augustus waiting for you. He looks at you. Here. And so he goes and hands you the take it extras.
Wow, dude, I'm about to beat the shit out of this dude.
His hair is slightly in disarray. There's like a little bruising picking up in his messy.
Hey, bro, I got
leaf.
fucking pegged.
Dude, he did.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. So as Augustus hands it to you, you guys are gonna head off to the bank of Solaris.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah. But we keep like that shit on the download. Like, we don't walk around with the 30.
Dude, I got the best
check.
credit score. Let me do the talking here, dude.
As I said before, I could disguise us today if you guys want to remain unseen.
Hmm.
But of course, no one would be able to know it's you.
I don't think it would hurt to get to town. I don't expect we have raving fanboys
Yeah,
around the
that's-
corner.
That's what I'm thinking. Like out of character. I'm just thinking these people are like, bro. They think, oh man, we got like shit tons of fans. It's like maybe like 3 or 4 people. Like, oh hey, it's Icarus, what's up? And like we walk on by. But hey, no, we're really popular.
Oh, why is it like
I'm down for regardless. You can go ahead and I'm kind of curious as to what you can do with that disguise.
Actually, thinking about it, I wouldn't want to disguise myself.
You wouldn't?
Nope.
Because you're not a fucking pony.
Dude, because I'm a piece of shit. I know.
I would like a disguise.
Can you just make me like 2 inches taller?
I can make you up to a foot taller if you'd like.
No, that's grotesque. I just want 2 inches taller.
Well, put your hand about how high you would like your head to be.
Okay, that's about.
Just their head elongate.
Or like my really, really long neck.
Okay, so already do that then.
Yeah, Yoria, any requests?
Maybe just some random human is fine.
Hmm.
So why human?
I don't know.
Are we
Probably.
the common, the norm? Just out there?
Well, I got some sass in the Empire about being an elf, so I'm just trying to play it safe here.
And Solaris is, well, not necessarily the most open. I like look over to Eos.
Yes. Well, and nothing for you, Victor. You said.
No, I'm fine how I am.
Psst. And I lean close. Make him an inch shorter.
No, I'll put it shorter.
Oh, that's good. That's good. No, but we'll lose track of him. But as long as he stays on the horse, it'll be fine.
He's my roommate. I refuse. Exactly as you are, but 2 inches taller, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then I will cast seeming, and I will make myself look like Archer's little brother. I can't remember his name right now.
Christopher, do you have a thing for
Christopher?
being Archer's
Okay.
little brother? Is
No.
Is that a
He-
character
he-
development?
He does. He does.
I will make Yuria look like one of the guards that I had seen, a man, and I'll make Ray a 2-inch taller version of herself, like just grabbing the corner of her little box and just kick.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
Whoop, whoop.
so
I'm not-
here's your. This is
Why?
you.
What do I
Yeah,
look
that's
like?
not inconspicuous at all.
Like, what the fuck is this guy doing here?
Dude, this is a weird motley group.
Ray, am I pretty?
The prettiest soldier I've ever seen.
Wait, what?
The prettiest soldier I've ever seen. I really like your hat.
I'll
Hello?
Go look into the water.
Oh.
The mirror. Yeah. Yeah, you look like a middle-aged soldier. You have a very nice, thick mustache on your lips. It's a bit funny against your nose. You're definitely taller than you remember. and you definitely feel a bit grosser.
Eos, what did you do?
Uh, Jonathan, don't talk to me like that. Ray, you're our guide, right?
What are you doing?
Is this
We're disguised.
Okay, but I am not a man, and I do not have a manly voice yet. I look like this. Why?
What's your force of character? I'm sure you could pull it off.
Is there any particular reason you've chosen Arch's younger brother?
It's just the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay, all right.
think
That's
about
not
children a
troubling a
lot?
lot.
If you only knew about tiefling culture, okay, fuck off.
That's why everyone hates him.
Oh my god, they're totally within the right. They're fucking children diddlers, dude. Like that's
That's it. Wrap it up, Adrian. It's canon.
No.
Dragon fuckers and cow diddlers. Jesus.
Oh dude, yeah, no, they're dragon fuckers, that's right. Dead dragon fuckers too.
Yeah.
I think I stole
That
some
are
dice.
children.
I'm not sure where they're from.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, wormlings.
Are these yours? They look like your colors. Anyways.
Okay.
I've stolen some dice,
Uh,
I'm sorry. If anybody is missing some dice.
So as house. Oh my god, why is this playing, dude?
Dude, because it wants to be played. Let's go shopping!
So as the party is making their way. Wait, another one. Dude, I'm a piece of shit. I suck at this way. No, fuck it. There we go. So House Icarus starts. Well, House Icarus. Well, Victor, slightly taller Ray, a little boy, and an armored soldier make their way from the campus grounds. And the view that everyone gives you is one of, that's a weird mix. As you see Victor riding a horse, Ray, who is a normal person, is like, wow, that's a tall woman, and a little boy and a soldier accompanying him. Thanks to the instructions that Leia provided, you were able to find the Solaris Bank quite efficiently. It's this beautiful glass. It's not glass, but it's like this beautiful stone building with this almost. It's a circular building. It's only one floor. It's only one floor tall, but it's very beautifully decorated with beautiful stainless windows surrounding most of the building. And as you walk in, it's a very hustle and bustle bank as people are already exchanging rates and stuff like that. And as you guys walk in, Victor, I'm assuming you demounted before you entered.
Yeah.
Okay. So demount and enter.
I tripped.
The sight of the sight of you guys enter, Victor and Ray. People instantly acknowledge you, as some say, "Ah, Victor Dokes and Ray, correct?" You see some people, speak up, and they say, "Hey, good job in Nebengate. That was quite impressive. Why don't you show Cerberus Initiative what House Icarus is made of, huh? I'm waiting for the next newspaper where you guys go." As these compliments start flying left and right, more or less, people are quite impressed with your efforts to the point where they actually are rooting for your next escapade.
You know, I would be fine with this, except like you introduced big titty goth girl and they're fucking nerds and I like them, so now it's hard to take super full enjoyment of the fact that they're into us and not Cerberus. So
Now you
thanks for
just
that.
You just remember Cerberus.
Yeah. My bleeding
Okay.
heart.
So it doesn't take much before finally you see a bank teller welcomes you. Wow, the wardens and friends. Hello, young boy. Hello, sir. Why are they with you?
They're just accompanying us around the city. Is that an issue?
No, of course not, sir. How can I help you?
We'd like to make a deposit.
Of course. May I please have a check or a set of coins or currency?
Yes, you
I'll
may.
slide over the check.
But like carefully, like he
You slide it
carefully
face down,
slides
right?
it over.
So you slide it face down.
Face
He
down
puts-
and with both hands.
Yeah.
Like this is too much. He like erases one of the zeros.
She actually has a negative, so now you plus 30,000.
Hey, remember EOS when I said that you can
Outstanding.
house funds?
Oh, yeah. I will contribute to the debt as well. Excellent.
Alright. So she picks it up, kind of eyes you suspiciously, and she knows her eyes just bulge out. Sorry. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and call my manager, and we're gonna go ahead and just make sure that it's legit. So just please sit here for a few seconds, and I'll be right back. A few seconds become
course.
minutes.
You know, we should
2 minutes.
save cities more often.
It's very lucrative.
And after that, you see the manager walks forward. Wow, yeah. So 30,000 gold pieces. Yeah, we can definitely make that work. How are you going to go ahead and how are you going to contain your currency? Wheelbarrow? Anything?
Uh,
Fuck.
okay. We didn't think there's
Little boy.
Yes?
You know how to ride a horse?
I know how to ride a horse, yeah.
Alright, perfect. Take this horse back to August. Tell him we'll need the bag.
Oh,
I'll give him
oh.
a call. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I should probably take my guard with me, right?
If you'd
The
like.
guard nods solemnly.
Mordred is very friendly, so.
You see some smoke coming out of its nostrils that glares at you and stomps its foot like aggressively. But
I'll call
eventually,
August. We need the bag actually. Yeah. So we're sending
Is
a
there anything else-
boy and,
is there
a
anything
soldier.
else more you need from me, Victor?
As of for
Maybe
now,
some
no.
pointers on how to be more popular.
This fucking guy.
um,
That'll be all. Thank you.
so pick up the bag of holding. It takes
Let's
a
go
bit
this
and
way.
you-
Like, yeah, we'll just want it in gold coins or platinum if you have
so,
it.
We'll do gold. I mean, I just do gold. I don't do platinum for some
Okay.
reason. Okay.
Well. Piece of shit.
So they come in with the
Loose
bag of
lips
holding.
McGee.
With the bag of holding. Now gained from Augustus, as the little boy jumps off and gives it to you, Victor. The bag of holding.
Perfect. If you could just place it in here.
Yes. All right, begin. And just wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow, coins just start falling into the what's it called the bag of holding as it's like a stream of gold. Everyone's just looking at this with like this wonder in their eyes as the coins just keep on falling.
Yeah, can I ask them, when they start bringing out the wheelbarrows, can we do this in a sort of more private setting?
Oh,
I don't think anyone would be foolish enough to mug us, but
just be careful. Okay, so yeah, they take you to a private room and just do that. Takes it takes a while, but until eventually, finally, the 30,000 is fully hastened, and you guys are good to go.
thank you for your business.
Wait,
We'll
wait.
make sure to.
Sorry, this was Grandma was in, so I wasn't being able to talk through it. But are we sure we want to take all of it and put in the bag of for now?
I
So we
suppose we
keep
could leave some here.
right. Anything happens to that, and we lose all of it. I'd say we put at least 10 or 15, and then we carry the rest with us.
I suppose we don't know the exact pricing of the things we're going to be looking for.
Right. So let's just leave 10 here. We go with 20. Do our shopping, come back, figure out how much we have to settle between bank and with us, and then we can go home.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll leave 10K in the bank.
Okay, so 20,000. This is just a group fund. Someone keep track of group fund, by the way.
I'll keep track of it.
All right. So can I give me a second? Okay. So as you guys kind of get the money and just begin making your way out, once again, a few comments here and there as they notice you, cheering you on, more or less, giving you compliments here and there. Um, and then you make your way towards the siphon. Let me go and get that image up. Okay.
Buddy, what is it that you want, by the way?
Who are you talking to?
Claudia.
Oh, I'm muted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've been muted this entire time.
Mm. This is
Braces.
the siphon, yeah?
Races.
The siphon, yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna be raised teeth.
Well, you know, there's no guarantee there's gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure it's not like a guarantee.
Then they're a shit store, but you know, whatever. I'm not gonna be
Wait,
like, my name
You want
is
more
Ray.
AC than me, dude?
Huh?
You want more AC than me?
Dude, I want it all.
Piece of
Also,
shit.
I mean, that's a
Can't
thing,
please
right?
Them. Can't please them, dude.
Fuck off! I'm running around with my fucking shirt on, and you're like a hulking massive armor, and maybe I want
Yeah,
some
what's the
better
difference between
prices.
RC? Fucking 2.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a monk. Shrugs.
Disengages a bonus action, fucking 60 miles per hour.
Dude, it's
Fucking
gonna get.
catches bullets.
Is
Never.
that
Bullets up walls.
the sound of jealousy
Dude,
is
I'm
strong.
just saying, the fight's already been decided, so we already know who won. So you know,
All right, well, we'll just see.
we'll see, dude. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see, bro.
All it takes one nat 20 in Smite, man.
Literally, I've calced
He's literally putting all his chips on that.
it.
Does this give me advantage?
All right. So as all of you just walk in, you are greeted by the sight of a plethora of magical items all lined up on display, and you see these mechanical, clockwork-like soldiers roaming the exhibits, ensuring that nobody gets too touchy-feely with them. And they just do that kind of clockwork. They stab you. As they're making their way, ensuring that there's no one touching anything. The guards, you see sitting at the desk, rummaging through a few pages, is this tiefling male, as he has this very dark skin, with this white, I mean, palish white hair, and you see there's splotches of red all over his skin. As he looks up from the book, and very absentmindedly says, "Welcome to the siphon. How may I help you?"
No wonder this place is out of business, dude.
It siphons out the gus.
Dude,
Thank you.
siphons your fucking soul.
Thank you for choosing us as your magical item emporium. We will ensure that you have the best quality items or your money back guaranteed. May I please interest you in the starter mystery pack? You don't know what's gonna be in it. That's the part of the mystery. He does a little flamflare. You see like a few fireworks come out of his hands, but they're very limp and very pathetic.
Who heard him?
That's
Who
where
heard
the
him?
genie's lamp is.
This is like customer service right there, dude. Customer service ruins people and their souls.
Yes, excuse us, sir.
Yes.
What seems to be for sale today?
Well, I run a store, so a lot of stuff are on sale, friend. What are you looking for exactly?
Okay, fair. That was a fair question.
I'll look at Ray.
Right. Battle things that improve our chances of survivability within the field. To start off.
All right, let me see here. He goes ahead, rummages a bit. I have armor. I have this nice cloak.
Okay. What does I get a bit closer to the counter. What
Like the
exact?
robot comes up, like
Oh,
me.
I lean
Yeah,
back, my
it's like
hands raised up, like whoa, I'm touching. What exactly does it do?
this is a cloak of protection, and basically it gives you a bit more armor when you need it most. And also gives you a little bonus when it comes to um, getting yourselves out of sticky situations.
Yes, probably wants that. Uh,
Hey, you
uh,
want fucking everything, dude?
uh, dude, chill, bro. Like, all right, I'm already thinking of handing it already down. All right,
Dude,
bitch.
oh my god, no selfless, what the fuck?
Yo,
Victor bats his eyelashes.
fucking Ray over here, just trying her goddamn best to keep everyone alive, but you know, whatever. She's a shit, right?
Dude,
How much exactly for it?
Um, well, I really like this one. I don't like it that much anymore. How's 3,500 gold pieces sound?
We can discuss that. What else do you have?
No, we can't. I have this very fancy armor. Points towards no one actually, because you're still in soldier form. The elves made this armor. It's called mithril. Basically, light, flexible, and incredibly powerful. However, while it's just as good as armor, it's very quiet and it doesn't have to make any sound when you sneak. So it's actually quite sneaky, even for very armored. Let's see. I have a lot of stuff. I have mithril half plate. I have elven chain. Oh, this is actually a big one. Um, there's these people. I don't know if you know about them, right? Do you know what the wardens are?
heard of him.
Yeah, like slightly like my eyes drift over to the armbands that we have clearly on display. See no one
Well,
or two.
okay. Well, there's these animals that represent each one, right? And believe it or not, there's this new house called Icarus. Well, I made this myself. He pulls out this bronze griffin statue.
Oh shit,
Um,
son.
basically, if you speak the magic word and you throw the figurine to a point on the ground at 6 feet, the figurine becomes a living creature. And since it's in the shape of a griffin, it becomes a griffin. And it's very friendly to you and your companions. It understands your language and obeys your spoken commands. If you issue no commands, and the creature kind of does what it wants. It exists for a duration to a specific time, however. Um, After it dies or the time runs out, it reverts back to its original form. Um, and it can't be used again for. It can be used for 5 days after it's been used, and then you can reuse it again.
How long does it last?
It can last for up to 6 hours.
Hmm.
How much is that?
Um, well, it's pretty rare, so 8,000 gold pieces.
I'm gonna walk up. Excuse me, that elven chain sounds kind of cool. You said the elves made the mithril too. How much is that chain armor?
I'm sorry, child. I don't do business with young children. It becomes a liability issue.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
Especially given
I'm
the history of the tieflings with children.
I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look over at Jonathan. Jonathan, can you see how much the chain armor is for me?
I'm gonna look at the guy and just be like, mm.
Um, the elven chainmail, right?
Nod.
Sorry. Wait, the elven chain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a chain shirt, and it gives you some good protection while you're wearing it. Um, you don't even actually need um, armor. You don't have to be proficient with armor to be good at it.
Hmm.
Uh, and that's basically it. It's a plus. It's a really good piece of armor for what it's worth. And that's
What's
gonna go
worth?
ahead and set you back 4,000 gold pieces.
Guys, we're about to break the fucking bank. Oh no, dude.
Wow, I think that'd be really good for you, Jonathan.
I can't
Mm.
tell. Ray can't discern if that was literally meant like, "Hey, Uria, that'll be good," or it's like, "Hey, Uria, that'll be good for me." So,
Yes to both. We also have some swords. We have some boots.
boots.
Here, perks up.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, those your Air Jordans, dude, they're rusty, dude. They've
Dude,
been
there's like
through,
some
they've been through the
scuff.
grinder.
Yeah,
So you
man.
see, he pulls out what appears to be the equivalent of Uggs, right? And he says, "These are the boots of the Wonderland, I guess. Cold damage doesn't really hurt you anymore, and you can shrug off most cold damage, almost as if it's like a small thing. You also ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow, so you can march through it. Not only that, but also heats up your body, and you can tolerate temperatures as low as 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jesus Christ,
Um,
get those Uggs. Like,
What's a Fahrenheit?
don't worry about it. Also, if you wear heavy clothes, then temperatures as negative 100.
hmm. How far high up is the Empire?
That's gonna be 10,000 gold.
Maybe next time. Maybe next
Alright,
time.
yeah, that one can take be on the back burner.
Watch us need that shit. Like,
Only one
man,
person's gonna wear them, you know, like.
I'm
Mom
not.
said
I'm
my
not
turn to
saying.
get the Uggs.
I'm not. I'm not saying that Ray should use the Uggs, but I'm saying Ray should use the Uggs because, and dude, um, okay. So Uggs, maybe next round.
Do you happen to have any sort of equipment that increases one's strength?
Actually, I think I do. He goes and these are actually quite the powerful enchantment, but it's actually pretty cheap. I called them the Gauntlets of Ogre Power. Basically, you become quite strong while you wear these, but when you take them off, though, you're back to being your weak self. So,
Whoa. Wait,
You weak ass self. Little bitch. What the fuck?
Little bitch.
and how much will those run us?
that's gonna go ahead and cost you 1,000 gold pieces.
What the fuck? You got anything that increases dexterity or anything?
Whoa!
No. All right.
Honestly,
What about
I'm-
what?
Hmm? But
Other than I was curious. Do you happen to have anything similar to that first cloak you mentioned? Is there anything else that offers protection?
Armor.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But without it, just a little oomph.
Let me see. He going. Can you hold on for a second?
let's think about it. We can probably kill these robots. Dude. Come on.
All right, but remember our image. Our image.
Dude, no one's here, dude. No one's here. He doesn't even know Warehouse Icarus. He's a fucking idiot, dude.
Dude, that's how they get you. They clearly fucking know. You think some guy here
Ooh.
with like a giant ass? Look at this orb glow. He knows everything. Everyone with giant glowy orb glows know shit.
All right, we'll have Eos and Yuria do it, dude. They're like a fucking little kid and some dude.
It'll be the perfect crime. You're right. All right, guys.
Go in
Hasting
there,
time.
dimension door the fuck out.
This is
What
hasting
about
time.
Jonathan's future?
Jonathan never had a future. All right, he's annoying.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm just looking.
I'm doing that hand wiggle from Konosuba where he tries to get like, give me.
Honestly,
Alright.
I'm liking the Griffin statue.
The
I'm
griffin
liking
statue is
the-
really cool. Like, okay, but it's a life-size griffin, right? It's not like a miniature-size griffin.
No.
Like, cause it'd be really cool. Like, oh man, we can fly this shit, and then it's like a fucking.
Like,
Literally the size of your fucking bird.
It's like
I'll
up to your.
enlarge it.
All right.
Oh.
So after some time, he walks back and he has a few things in his hands. You see, he has what appears to be a saddle,
Hmm.
some goggles, and then finally a staff in his hand.
Staff. Staff.
So
This
that
here's a
is
staff of power.
God.
just the staff of the Archmage, you know.
Oh yeah. that'd be great.
Yeah. So that didn't work. I couldn't find. I did find some knickknacks. I've been gathering dust here, and but if you buy two of them, I'll even give you a discount
Hmm.
on the two items you buy.
And
He
what are the
pulls
ones you
point.
just pulled? Yep.
He puts the one in the center. That's a saddle. He says, "I
Oh,
call
saddle.
this the saddle of the cavalier because only a cavalier can ride it." So while you're on your mount, you can't be dismounted against your will if you're conscious. And anybody that tries to attack your mount, they have a harder time to land the hit. Um, I call this one. He points towards a robe that has a lot of patchwork on it. The robe of useful items. Um, Basically, it has a bunch of knickknacks in there that have magical patches, and if you pull it out, then basically what happens is that that patch becomes that item. So, for example, let's say we have a wooden ladder in there, patch, pull it out, it then becomes a giant ladder that you can use.
Mm.
He points towards a staff. We call this the staff of swarming insects.
Ooh.
So basically, while you hold this spell, while you hold this staff, you can use an action to expand some of the charges. Um, and you can either cast a giant insect, or you can do an insect plague, or you can maybe even do an insect cloud. Um,
Oh, sounds terrifying.
yes, it's very terrifying. I generally don't like the staff. I regret making it.
And then those
If you,
goggles.
oh yes, yes. Sorry, I forgot about these goggles. I call these the goggles of night. While wearing these dark lenses, you can see in the dark. And if you already have dark vision, then you can. It's increased even further by 60 feet.
Wait, have you been holding out on us? Are you like some kind of rich?
Whoa, you're not there. You're
I
not
don't.
there.
I don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about, Claudia. Like, who are you talking to?
Bro, dude. I'm kicking these kids out.
We were gonna share our money with them, dude. What the fuck?
Dude, I honestly, like...
That's why you can't be nice to people, dude.
Honestly, I'm
Uh,
starting to see. I'm starting to see.
Yuria, do you reply to that?
Typing.
Are you typing? Okay. Okay. So like I said, if you buy two of these items, I'll sell the third one 75% off.
These three
Yes.
specifically that he was talking about.
Yes.
So how much are each?
Bareback, Gator.
So yeah, okay. So the goggles of night would set you back he looks, wait, sorry, let me find it. Goggles of night, where is it? Would set you back 1,500 gold pieces.
Mhm.
Then the staff would cost you 16,000 gold pieces.
Mhm.
And then finally, the saddle of the cavalier would go ahead and set you back 2,000 gold pieces.
So we could buy the goggles and the saddle and get the staff 75% off.
Well, no.
no,
no.
What do you mean?
You mean buy the staff along with the goggles and you get the saddle 75% off.
I see.
Back up, mister.
Yo, dude, I'm just trying to haggle, you know? That's what he said, dude. Okay, guys, this is what I'm thinking right now, alright? I'm thinking we get the cape. Actually, let me whip out the cape. Let me see if we can even do this.
Bring up the math, dude.
Dude, I'm about... What, Victor's taking out the abacus right now. Hold on.
Dude, go back to the bank. Get all the money you got.
Basically.
I don't have any money, but I got a bunch of gems I could give you guys. I don't know if anybody would like those or not.
Let me see those gems.
Well, it's kind of a pain to bring them out unless you're ready to carry them.
Oh, jeez. Where do you have them stored? I'm afraid to ask almost.
Well, to say it's a little bit of magic, but they're just gonna kind of appear.
Well, Mr. Shopkeeper, are you willing to buy gems?
I would like to see the gems first before I go ahead and exchange them, please. I assume they must be of high quality before I could barter and consider them worth the same amount of currency.
All right, then I'm going to start reaching into my illusion and throwing patches on the ground that turn into 2,000 gems worth of 2,000 gold worth of gems.
What?
So just gems upon gems upon gems upon gems upon gems just fall out. And even for the first time ever, you see the guy, his eyes actually open up a bit at seeing this. My goodness, those are a lot of gems. Please give me 1 second as he goes and looks at those gems and tries to dispel them, see if there are any flaws. My goodness, these are genuine gems. I do not know how a young boy such as yourself has access to so many gems. As an adult, I should feel morally compelled to ask how you got this, but I really don't care how you got this. I will buy these off you. I would give you 2,000 gold pieces for them, or you can use them as in-store credit.
Fucking V-Bucks, dude.
$3, yes.
Well, I guess I'll give them to Jonathan, and Jonathan, you can use them on my behalf.
Excuse me, little boy, actually.
Yes?
Little boy, little boy.
What's he gonna do? Take it from him.
Child.
You actually happen to have any diamonds in those gems?
DM.
Maybe one. What value would be?
300 gold?
Yeah, there would be a 300. There'd be one.
You see, little boy, I have just learned the power to bring people back to life. Seeing as our other friend was somewhat incapable of such an action. But I need one of your gems.
Well, whether you buy them from me or he buys them from me, it really makes no difference to me, big person.
In my head, I'm
Never
like,
felt
I'm,
big
I'm,
before.
I'm thinking in my head. This is to Victor. Hold on, actually, let's have this discussion outside with.
Oh, oh, busted.
Wait, can I hear?
No,
I'm curious.
no, you get out. This is
No, I'm
between.
DM.
Whoa.
Back up. I'm DM.
So in my voice, when he said like I don't like, can Ray tell if that was like legit or fake?
What?
The gems, like where the fuck these things come from? This guy's like, I have 32 gold pieces, and then he like rains gems on us. So sorry if she's a bit like, what the fuck?
So wait, what do you want to investigate? Those gems are real?
Like, yeah, I want to discern real quickly if like if like Arcana check, like if it felt like there was like some kind of like magic feeling to. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't
I
know if it's
mean, no.
illusion. Is there a way of
No.
like to
I
break
mean,
from it?
I guess like an
Nah.
investigation check upon it, but
Okay, it doesn't matter. They look like real gems. And
No,
then
no,
really?
yeah,
Huh?
the clerk himself was like, yeah, no, these are real gems. These are. I should ask, but I don't care
where
not to.
where did he pull them out from?
He basically got into his coat and just pulled out like a bunch of like just gems and gems and gems and gems.
All right, Victor.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Did he just imply that it would be fine if you buy it off of him?
Yes.
When we offered to pay him for shit that he.
I believe it is going to be a sort of ruse with the shopkeeper.
Okay.
I don't think he will charge us for them. If he does, we will kill him. So don't worry. Okay.
All right, no, because
I don't think he'll charge us for it. I mean, we're about to drop.
That's just enough money.
Yeah.
Right.
He
right.
can't even afford it with what he has now. So
Well, afforded, but he drops gems that appear to be real out of nowhere, despite
he might
saying
have more.
earlier on. Right.
maybe we should grab him and like shake him by the
yeah,
legs to
he's
see
a
if more come out.
he's a kid right now, so it should be easy. All right, let's. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that we're in the same.
shenanigans.
Yeah, none of that. When we
Mhm.
offered to pay, like, you little bitch. Like,
Yeah, it might have been nice to bring it up earlier.
Yeah, like, oh, by the way, I'm also an heir with billions of fucking diamonds and shit.
Fucking bitch. All
We're
right, we'll get him.
gonna get him. We're gonna get him.
I just think it's what he
Okay.
knew at the time.
But yes, little boy. I'll be happy to buy that.
He's BRB. He's BRB.
Oh,
Then
All
who
right,
would?
but brain trust for the rest of us who are here. I'm thinking we should buy the
Alright.
cloak. We
Yeah,
should
the cloak
buy
for sure.
the griffin statue. We should buy what was the other thing? The elven chain. We should buy
What
the gauntlets.
the
We
cha-
should buy the goggles.
the elven chain is the armor.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
it's the one that you can wear and you don't need proficiency with it.
Who would it go? Like, I'm just curious as in terms of like who can wear
Either
that.
one of them.
Okay,
Uria.
Yeah.
It would be Uria.
so cloak, griffin, chain, the strength thing,
Hmm.
the
And the goggles.
for what
If
though?
someone wants them, does someone want the goggles?
The goggles just let you see through night, and then what else was it?
And then if you already can see the night, like double.
Nah, we
You
like.
don't want them?
I have my little ones here. I have Hawkeye, so it has 60 dark vision.
Oh, they give you dark vision already.
Yeah. So I'm good with
Oh, I
them for
see.
that. Yeah.
I
So
think everyone else has dark vision, basically.
yeah. So definitely.
Yeah.
I guess I'm curious. Do you have any type of jewelry enhancements?
What do you mean by that?
Just rings, necklaces that boost your
Uh,
performance.
Let me see. Be right back. Let me just read through my list very quickly.
Sorry, dude. You gotta be thorough because if you don't,
Whoa.
No, she's meaning
to
about herself.
yeah, like that's why I keep asking. That's all.
Okay. No. Okay, they said like, oh,
It's
you
very-
should know all of your shit.
Like
I'm
fucking
No,
like,
no, no.
bitch.
I was like, excuse you, Claudia.
No, that's why I'm like keep asking you shit.
No, you're fine. Don't worry, that's fine.
This is a shopping episode, really.
Basically,
Oh,
You know,
we're all in agreement, right? August doesn't get anything.
No, he.
Mhm.
He's
We
a
have
piece
to
of shit,
ask-
right?
Okay,
He can ask his fans for items.
so the Griffin is good. Um,
Because it's expensive, but I think it can come in
In
real
handy.
clutch in the pinch.
How
No,
many
yeah,
people
the
can
gr-
ride it? Two?
we don't know.
I would not know that. I would have to take some time. Okay.
It can't be more than two, though.
Yeah, but even if it's just one to like get somewhere quickly or through.
Well, griffins are large, and then a horse can hold two people, and the horse is large, so
Yeah. Okay. So he pulls out a ring, a necklace, and what appears to be a vat of oil. I mean, a vat of like this like cream. This necklace is called the necklace of adaptation. While you're wearing this, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have
You can what?
advantage on. You can breathe normally in any environment. So if you're in ever a situation, where you are against very, very deadly vapors and gases, you're much more prone to be healthy from it. It's also poisons, um, breath attacks like dragons. Um, you usually find yourself much more akin to breathing through it. The next one, I call this the Ring of Mind Shielding.
Ooh.
Mm.
Basically, this is a perfect shield that lets no one read your mind except you. Yay. No one can tell if you're lying. They don't know you're good or bad, or know what type of person you are. People can talk with you, however, telepathically, only if you want to, though. This also has another perceptible thing. You can use an action to cause the ring to become invisible. So people think that you don't have a ring, but here's the thing. You do.
whoa.
Trippy.
Um, so wait. So you can make the ring invisible as you want, or basically can last forever. I mean, you can make it visible. You can remove the ring, or you can die, and then it'll become visible. But if you don't take it off, that shit's stuck on you. Don't die while you wear it though, because you're so into it.
Oh.
and you can remain in this ring for the rest of your life. However, fun fact: if you have a loved one that dies wearing that ring, and then you equip it, then you can talk with them forever because that person now inhabits the ring. So you have a friend forever.
Is there someone in this ring right now?
Uh, no,
Oh,
I made it like a year ago, I think.
I see.
Yeah.
And how much will these run us?
Oh wait, sorry, he still has the cream.
Oh yeah.
And this is Kiogman's ointment. It's a glass jar. It's 3 inches in diameter, and it contains. One second, sorry. These are actual.
Wonders.
These are actually all items.
Yeah.
Um, so he opens it, and it's like this very thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. It's roughly around 1.5 pounds, and basically as an action, um, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to skin. I don't really care which. And the creature that regains it, that receives it, regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points. They cease to be poisoned and is cured of any disease.
Interesting.
Okay. So the necklace of adaptation is 1,500 gold pieces. Um, the ointment is 120 gold pieces.
Oh, gotta get that.
Um, and then finally, the ring of mind shielding is 16,000 gold pieces.
It's
Alright.
pretty good though.
Yeah, but like one ring for next time. Next time. Definitely the cloak.
The next time we save an entire city.
By the way, Victor, if you do get that shit, you're. Oh, the fight already happened, so you can't use it.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Very clever.
But yeah, I think we should buy the cloak, the griffin, the chain shirt, the strength, and then the goggles.
Not the
And
goggles.
then not the goggles, not the goggles, not goggles. I keep saying goggles. Fuck.
Do you really want the
Uh,
goggles? Do
no, I
you
don't-
want to
I
look as
don't-
cool
I
as me?
I
And I put on my nerdy ass. Okay, so yeah, the ointment for sure. Oh yeah, mass by discount. You somebody who can fucking speak with.
Excuse me, sir.
Mhm.
If we were to purchase a number of these items,
I'd
would
be
we get a
really
sort
happy.
of Costco bulk discount?
What's a Costco?
Oh, it's something from the Empire.
Oh, from the Empire. I hate the Empire.
Wonderful.
Did we say empire? We meant
That's-
the
That's why I'm here,
Republic.
not the Empire.
Oh, you're in the. God, I hate the Republic and their lack of.
Did I say Republic? I meant Solaris. I love Solaris.
The Ashen Waste, you know.
Oh, I love the Ashen Waste. All right, let me see what I can do. You want? What are you proposing?
So are we? Are we
Okay,
all
okay,
fucking with that?
okay. We
So yeah, brain trust, brain trust.
okay. This
As you huddle around him, and Christopher
Did-
can't reach you guys. He's gonna be put up on.
did
tippy
they
toes.
when he
Did you
was
put-
when he was speaking about like mithril armor, didn't he have like various so that maybe there could be two for our resident newbies?
I can't wear armor.
Oh, is there anything that you can use other than the ridiculously 16k priced ring? That's like way more than half of our amount.
Things that I can use or things that I'm looking to
Yeah, that you're looking to get.
get? The only thing that I can use that would be beneficial to me would be that cloak of protection.
Okay, yeah,
But
that would go for
Ray
you.
can have it if she wants.
No,
it.
no, no. She has good. What's your AC right? Well, she's not metagaming, but you probably need it.
Well, with mage armor and that cloak, it would be 16.
Yeah,
But
you need that.
currently it's
You take it.
12.
You're getting that.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, sorry, I should have said this. Since EOS, you do have a perceptive eye, you do see up in the corner would be just a pile of scrolls. I just like top back all onto one another.
Yes, little master, I've seen something you like.
Little master.
Oh, Jonathan, what? Ask him what kind of scrolls. What kind of scrolls are those?
My comrade The little master wishes to know what scrolls you have here.
He points towards two. That's a weird relationship you two have going on. But okay. We have. He's basically.
Funny for a tiefling to say
he's
that.
just like he's a scroll of the animal friendship, animate objects, booming blade, burning hands, ensnaring strike, hellish rebuke, lightning bolt, modify memory, poison spray, tensor's floating disc, ward of radiance, unseen servant, steel wind strike, hypnotic pattern, divine favor, destructive wave, daylight, cure wounds, create or destroy water, chill touch, blade ward. That's it.
Lightning bolt. That sounds cool.
Doesn't it just? Would you like it?
What? That depends on how much it is. I already gave him all my gems.
So wait, who'd you give the gems to in the end?
I didn't really give my gems to anybody. I just know that Victor was saying he wanted to buy the diamond. So
The scroll of lightning bolt. That's gonna go ahead and cost you 400 pieces.
wow, DM, you don't happen to have like a written list, would you, of those scrolls?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and copy and paste for you.
Okay, thank you, appreciate it.
Don't fill your book up.
Oh. What is a steel wind strike? What does that do?
Wait. Let me copy and paste. Sorry, you were saying?
Steel wind strike? He said. Jonathan, he's not listening to me. You ask him. What does steel wind strike do?
Yeah, shopkeep.
Hmm.
This steel wind strike. What does it do?
Let me go for a second.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you got it. All right. So you flourish the weapon used in the casting, and then vanish to strike like the wind. You choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range. And you make a melee spell attack against each creature. On a hit, the target takes 6d10 force damage. You can then teleport to unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of one of the targets you hit or miss.
Stop it.
It's like Master Yi for fucking League.
As he sees the young boy, like, yes. Like, I'm starting to be very uncomfortable with this young boy, and I would like him to be kicked out of my room, my office soon. He is giving me uncomfortable situations and vibes. And this is the rest.
Where is that at? D&D world building?
Yeah. Well, Kai, you wanted fucking OG items? Well, here you go.
I'm making a count, dude. I'm putting in.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, you said that you never really, like, you would want it, like, original items.
These are great, dude. These are great. I'm feeling the lack of bracers right now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's auto-generated. I had no choice.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
To make it more fair, you know.
No, yeah.
Well,
These are cool. I just wish we were richer.
I am interested in the lightning bolts and the steel wind strike scrolls.
Taking my thunder.
I am interested in them, yes.
Steel Wind Strike will go ahead and cost you 1,280 pieces.
Man, I want all these.
Do you have?
Servant's so good too.
Do you have any shields?
Shield?
Enchanted shields, yes.
Hmm.
Wait,
Me.
do I know if Augustus got any like special shield or whatever
You did not see him with anything.
in terms of shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got knowledge.
Knowledge. Because
There
he's
is
a gnome.
And you just been gnomed? No. Yeah.
Well, sword or shield, either or.
Oh, we actually do have some weapons. I have a long sword of wounding. That I believe that you might be interested in. Um, this sword. So once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it. And it can then make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, ending the effect of all such wounds on itself, on success. Alternatively, the wounded creature or a creature within 5 feet of it can use an action to make a DC 15 medicine check, ending the effect of such wounds on its success. So basically, it just stacks up the 1d4 to 1d4, 1d4.
That's cool. Okay, yeah, like a bleed. That's cool.
How much is that?
That's a long sword of 2,020 gold.
2025. Not bad.
2020 you said? Or 2,200?
2020. I think we should get that along with.
You're gonna surprise Augustus, like, hey Augustus, look what we got you.
It's only fair. He got me.
Oh god.
Oh no. I didn't do it.
Lord
promise.
Destroyer.
Strikes
me.
again.
Yeah.
Destroyer.
It wasn't me.
Lord Destroyer. God damn it.
That's
There it goes.
it's probably my fault. I apologize.
Where to go, man?
Part of your fault.
Oh boy, here we go. You're gonna camp.
Did you guys didn't make any adjustments, right? To the
No.
board?
No.
No.
Well, no.
Not really.
That was,
No.
that was in like the last, 15 minutes.
All right. So the things that I put so far on.
Yikes.
Okay, hold on.
Should add the sword to that.
Yeah.
To the thing on the side.
You guys can go ahead and clean up.
Very sorry, very sorry.
So 4,000 plus 1,000
Damn hotkeys.
plus 8,000.
I know all the doodles and like the base and
It's 18. The total of what's on the right side comes out to 18,820.
And then did you add the scrolls?
I have not added the scrolls. Cause like we also have to keep in mind of how many things we're getting. Cause like if he's gonna get the cloak or whatever, then you know. How much are they're like 4,000, right?
What?
The scrolls? How much are they?
1,600.
Each?
No, total.
For how many scrolls?
It's 1680 for 2 scrolls.
Okay.
And then last shop, if we buy all of these items, could we perchance get a discount? And of course, with all this great service, we are likely to return in the future.
well, you're kind of nobody, so that doesn't really matter to me.
We're actually House Icarus. Well,
I've never
me and my friend here. Well, you just made a statue out of us.
I know, but never you being House Icarus. I just heard House Icarus was a bit of thing. He looks towards Ray. I mean, I think I heard of someone like you, but you're too tall to be her.
I look bigger in life than what I sound like.
Go ahead, Victor, and roll persuasion check.
With advantage, because I showed my charming self in a check.
With advantage or no?
No,
no,
that's
not
not
fit.
what that.
Dude, persuasion is my worst one. I've never rolled like a shit.
Aren't you
11.
supposed to be a paladin?
You know, it's only +9, so you know.
He looks at you. You buy everything full price, and I'll go ahead and throw in this scroll for free as he just kind of points towards the scroll of the unseen servant.
Oh boy, the cheapest one.
What was the amount? The total scroll amount?
It'll be
Okay, so-
2,500 for everything.
Well,
So booming.
the total scrolls that
So he's gonna get a total of 2 then, right? So he's gonna buy Steel Wind Strike, which is 1,280,
My God.
and then he wants Lightning Bolt, which is 400.
So total 1,600.
1,680 gold pieces for the scrolls.
Okay. That comes up to 2050, and then he had what's it called? his little gems.
Yes, which
Yeah, it's 1,700 in gems, basically, because you wanted to keep the 300
Right.
diamond.
Okay, okay.
So I have enough gems to completely cover the scrolls.
Wait, hold on. Scrolls, 1,680. And then our total funds are 2,020. No, 21.
It's actually
Seven.
funny because I'm looking here at our group share. We actually have 500 gold that was just also there.
Oh, and
So we literally have, exactly enough.
how convenient. From where?
The thing is, I don't remember from where. I just know from here that we had 500 gold
we've always
from
we've
something.
no we've always had a stash together. Remember?
Okay.
We always
I'll
keep
believe
a.
you. Okay, I'll believe you then.
Wait, hold on though. So 1,700 you said for your gems, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so one riveting stuff tonight. 500. Okay, so plus. So we have a total of funds right now with us, funnily enough. And then the total pricing with the scrolls and everything would be that. Minus 20. 500.
So he's
Okay,
essentially
we would.
buying the gems.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, basically. Is there
Do you
anything
want to
else that
sell the
was?
gems? Because I know gems are used for like material components for stuff.
I mean, I don't have any use for them
Right
currently. That's correct, but I think if we needed to, we could probably find gems.
now. All right, that's what I'm saying. Like if we level up like in a dungeon or something, and it's like, oh fuck, this spell needs $1,000 worth of gems or rubies or something. Because we
I
don't
think-
need
I-
we don't need to sell the gems.
We can just use this to buy potions and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
we-
it's up to you guys. I'm just willing to offer it to the party to help pay for the stuffs.
You can sell 700 worth or whatever. Keep the 1,000, and we can use that to buy ourselves potions and shit if we go to visit an apothecary. How about that? Maybe you're fine with that.
I mean, really, we need a breakdown of what gems we actually have, right? To say if like it would help with material components or not. But I
We have
think
150 gold worth of black onyxes or something.
You guys are the magic people. you sell what you think is good.
Whatever, should be fine.
But little did they know.
but little did they know.
Okay. So you do the exchange.
Yep, we hand over 20.
You just dump out the fucking gold. Didn't you have like a 10,000? Oh no, right.
We left 10,000 back, yeah.
So the rest would cover it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we have a total of 22,200 with his gems, not counting the diamond that Victor's gonna keep. But we spent 21,700.
Okay.
So we have really enough without Eos's gems.
We have
Like,
exactly enough.
We
without
have
his
literally
gems.
exactly enough.
I predicted this. I calculated exactly.
Dude,
He knew exactly what we want.
according to Keikaku, dude.
Yeah. So the just exchange of just gold just pouring down, and the guy looks at it. Wow, you're really wealthy guys. That's quite impressive. All right, let me ring these up. Chain armor, gauntlets.
Does he have a little scanner?
Yeah. Chain armor, strength gauntlets. This little cute griffin. Cloak. My ointment. The sword. And your 3 scrolls. That's gonna ring you up. Calculate the gold. All right. So you hand over the gold. He takes it all. You just see he just kind of strolls, like just sashaying it, and just guiding it towards like this big bucket. He just starts pouring and pouring and pouring. It takes a bit. So he finally gets every coin in. All right, all these are yours now. Thank you so much for shopping with the siphon. Please come back and I'll make sure to get more of your siphon needs. I restock once a month.
Thank you kindly.
Well, would you mind maybe buying some of these gems for gold for me, please?
How many gems worth do you want?
Oh, I don't know, maybe like 500?
He gets like 500 coins from the bucket. Gems, please.
I will give him the gems needed.
He takes a few rubies, topazes, and emeralds and just puts it in your hand. I just did business with a child. I am scum. Thank you so much with your patronage yet again.
Okay. I'll also put 1,200 gems worth of gold in my inventory.
Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna take that diamond, Victor?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So as all of you kind of finish your big fucking purchase, the question now is, what are you guys are doing? As you realize you've been there for actually quite a bit longer while, and while there's still some time before night falls and Sunday arrives, anything else you want to do, or wrap it up for this night as well?
I'm good.
Well, would we be able to do extra studying on the other books that we're not taking with us for the journey?
I would say since the books are so heavy and so big that you would have to spend really most all of your time just like studying and making everything.
I have a question. He threw in that unseen servant scroll. Was ES allowed to procure that, or?
Yeah, you got it. He threw it in. You got the unseen servant as well as the other two spells.
Well, just if I add them in my spell book, they're gonna get destroyed. So I don't want to destroy it if somebody else wanted to actually keep the scroll.
No, I don't want them. Do it.
I don't think anyone else can use spell scrolls anyways.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So with that, is everyone gonna go ahead and head towards the estate, or is there something else?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Talia, George, all good?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
So as you head back to the dorm, you see a sight of Augustus and Alea talking, and then it says, "That looks so cool, Augustus. Sumia just gave you that for free?"
Wow.
Augustus said, "Yeah, she did. It's pretty impressive." And as you round the corner, you see this beautiful blade on Augustus's hand as he turns around. And he says, "Guys, Sumia's giving me a sword."
It's not legit.
Oh,
It's not legit.
that's
know.
beautiful. What is
Huh?
it?
He's
I'm not
fucking
joking.
right.
I'm serious. He brings out the blade. Apparently, he can hold spells.
What? Yeah! Hell yeah!
Can anybody use a longsword?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind taking the sword of wounding.
Yeah, and also take the strength gauntlet. That's fine too.
Yeah, that's right.
You're not using them in any of our next fights, by the way.
No, of course not. Of course not.
When is Ray gonna get some goodies? What did I get?
The fucking Legion spear. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What does Victor get that giant shield on his back, eh?
Yo, Ray, let's remember what I've had this whole time. Okay.
What?
Exactly.
What do you mean? You also got that bonker.
From Kerkadrin. It's been an entire. You get me?
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You got the goggles. You got the spear. You got the dragon that you killed, by the way. That was.
I didn't kill shit. That was Augustus.
You got the Air
I
Jordan.
didn't kill shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. My +5 Air Jordans. Let's go.
Okay, so As Augustus looks at all of you, kind of like staring at him. Is something wrong? Aren't you happy?
Ray had like the sword in the bag, like ready to give it an excited like return the favor of him giving her a weapon. Like, nah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
We're happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's actually quite good as he kind of points this thing. And if you actually go D&D world with it, you can see how it looks.
It's fucking badass.
And
Piece
you're
of shit.
you're a slut, dude. You're a slut.
Dude, I talked to Lewis in things like, oh, by the way, thanks since you chose to be with Sumia, she's gonna give you this like, oh, hey, thank you for being with me, like, thank you for being what's it called, like, my apprentice in a way, and always, like, helping me out. Here, this is my gift. And then I did kind of say, I'm like, oh, so you're getting Augustus a gift then, you're not
Yeah,
really wanna
like I
talk to
said,
him?
we're not gonna.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on, real quick.
I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine. Augustus, right? Wait, hold on.
Hey.
Dude, I'm gonna write something cryptic on this page.
All right, let's continue.
Okay.
Are we gonna get the cards of what the stuff's saying? Like, cause I'm
Yeah,
curious about
but
the
it's-
ointment.
Yeah. So
I'm
gonna
just
go ahead
asking
and
cause at least for the ointment, cause I want to know if we should get more potions or not right now that we still have the
Okay,
time.
so here are the items. I'm gonna put them in D&D world building. So D&D world building.
But don't worry, Lewis is gonna be the first surprise when he gets back, dude.
It's so
Okay.
ornery.
I saw
What? Saw what?
the thing that Claudia drew.
You guys bought a lot of shit. I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
I don't know.
It's a good thing we don't have those 10,000 with us. Let me tell you.
We would have blown that too. Also, we should keep it for like house improvements. Like a teleportation circle. Fucking 8 days of travel and another 8 days back.
Look, man, it's not just easy, all right? Like, they don't have any fucking runes. Also, it'll be costly as fuck to come back. I mean, maybe to what's it called, the Republic or Empire. Yo, also, what if like they teleport to our spot?
What do you mean? How do they
Like
know our
we're
spot?
we're just sleeping or whatever. They wouldn't get. It's
No,
like
we
an
gotta
address.
have like a zip code or not a zip code, like a pass, dude. You gotta put a pin in to
All
teleport to our
right,
spot.
I'm already thinking.
Who's getting the cloak though? I wonder.
We already Ryan. Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay.
He's like a love tap away from dying.
Holy shit, he's a chunky boy, dude. I don't know. He's healthy, dude. He's healthy.
Oh well, then like Ray
think
would
that's
look
all
really
you guys
dashing.
got?
Ray would
Oh
look
yeah,
dashing.
and the bronze griffin. The bronze griffin.
Mhm.
As I hide my pudge, that people keep.
Okay, I think that's it. So I got the oven chain, gauntlets of strength, griffin, cloak protection, ointment, sword of wounding, and scrolls. Ryan, you don't need the scrolls, right? You already know.
Yeah, I wrote down all the scrolls that EOS has and how much time and gold it's gonna take to transcribe them.
A long time, but you have a week.
Yep, yep. And yeah,
Okay.
I don't have enough gold.
So what's it called? So as everyone kind of gives a small glare, Ray, especially most of all, eventually slumber does take all of you. And what's it called? We find ourselves now going to sleep, and then waking up for a morning of Sunday. So, um, with that in mind, he did tell you that he is teaching class
Mhm.
and that he welcomes you all to attend, and he'd be more than happy to teach you all he knows about the Empire and the Iron Edict, if you so wish. So, with your Sunday, your last day, what would you like to do?
I
Are
gotta
we
talk
gonna
to Samia, so
Yeah, I know.
we can do that obviously later, whatever.
are we continuing this if we do to the info dump or
Yeah, we're continuing this.
uh
Or unless you don't want to, and you want to do like two for another day.
the info dump, can it be done next time?
Well,
Or
next time we're already going to be on the ship towards
okay.
the Iron Age. I want to do this now just to get over.
Okay.
Or what we could do is really just save it for when you guys get back and then do that recap. It'd be up to you ultimately. But then again, the information that you,
Wouldn't be there, yeah.
it's up to you.
Whatever, let me just print up a Word
You,
document.
you have an encyclopedia known by Victor.
Yeah, when does
So
he
it's not
ship?
like you're going.
You had to tickle me to get that info, dude.
He's like
Tickle
the
him real good.
Pillsbury Doughboy. It's to tickle his stomach. Yeah, and you'll give away all his secrets. Okay, so Yuria, what are you doing?
Going to class, I guess.
Eos?
Yeah, I'll go to class as well.
Okay. Victor?
Got my day
Yeah.
with Samia.
Putting on perfume and cologne. And Ray, are you gonna send? Don't
Probably-
feel compelled if you don't want to.
I mean, what else is there to do on a Sunday?
Well, you could go ahead and start doing that business thing and getting some money.
Oh,
getting some
yeah. Let
discounts.
me
Ultimately-
Sell
do
out.
that shit. Sell out. All right.
Hmm?
I want to look dashing, while looking through the what is it? The armor store?
No, not armory
Arena?
store. The tanner. Yeah, the arena.
What do they sell?
Sparring arenas? You don't know? I mean, if you do a quick check, I'll just for sake of
Okay.
time. The sparring arenas are known for what's it called? Very good training. They have some of the best fighters there that that aren't wardens. That'd be happy to provide tips and tricks and stuff like that. And if you attend enough, then they could give you some skills and learning mastery of certain weapons that you might not have been proficient in before.
You learn how to use it like a battle axe or something.
I don't know why.
Basically.
I need fucking monk weapons.
Make it a monk weapon.
They don't. Yeah. Okay. I'll become proficient in darts. I think I'll just go ahead to class then.
Okay. All right. So Victor, can you just please leave for a minute?
I'll like deafen myself. Actually, no, just move.
So all of you make your way towards the class. You see Professor Dexter Zimmer as he's more or less preparing some papers as he looks at all of you with a smile. Welcome. Thank you all for attending. I'm glad so many of you came. Obviously, Victor would not come, but that is okay. More for us, am I right? Now. Let me go ahead.
Oh, that's funny. That's 35 gold, but okay. And I did only have 35 gold. What do you want from me?
I only got 35 gold, guys. But I'm bathing in gems. How do you keep so many gems in your pockets? They must jiggle.
Okay.
Poor perception for not hearing them jangle.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for attending. Now, let's begin. Well, first of all, let's start with the Empire. No kingdom is born great. There is no better example than the Empire of Erelai. an empire stretching miles upon miles with a current population of 13 million. And at its height of control, along with the population of Albion under its domain, its population was 22 million. The empire began as the kingdom of Adelion, with the small hamlet of Eagle's Crest as its capital. Over time, this capital would grow to be a formidable fortress and the beacon of humanity, but that is a story for another time. The kingdom grew and grew, and under the reign of Tiberius the Wise, he was a powerful king that felt the need for the empire to expand. As they expand eastward and eastward, they came across the powerful opponents, the powerful mages of Frost. As his armies marched into the mainland of Frost, the mages brought forth their most powerful magic. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and send this word file.
Yeah.
I think for everyone's sake, rather than just read it out, I'm gonna trust you guys to give you the word file.
Blessings on you.
God fucking bless.
I'm just you guys want me to hear me talk.
I mean, I was practically just typing out the word file myself, so I mean, what the fuck am I doing?
Word
I just
file.
added
Check please.
Ditto.
Exit
Okay.
stage left.
Okay, so then if you would give me some time, I need to edit it.
No, yeah, that's
make
fine.
Make it look readable because it's like spark notes and stuff. Then that's fine.
Cool.
Okay.
Yay. I was like, the
You're the best,
kingdom of Edelaya. Like, okay, that's
was
not
like,
right.
It's
All right,
gonna.
George,
Tiberius.
we finished.
Well, that was quick.
Draconia.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm not good.
Mm.
Great.
All right. So you guys can go ahead and talk. Let me just take George a bit.
Whoa.
Oh, we don't have to do that now.
Oh, we don't?
No.
Okay.
Now we fight.
So yeah.
Through one at a time.
So for the sake of time, so sorry that we're rushing things up, but just to make sure we're on the boat and getting to places.
These swords are so cool.
Da-da-da-da. Eventually, as night comes and all of you have done your duelings for the day, you make your way back into your estate, and just more or less, after eating a quick dinner, you see Leia speaks up. Well, you guys are going tomorrow, right?
Of course.
Well,
Yes.
I wish
Would you be
guys the
joining
best.
us?
Nope, unfortunately I was not invited, and I do feel that she looks towards Victor and kind of cringes. Now, the Iron Edict isn't so big on journalists and asking questions, so for the sake of everyone, I think it's best if I just stay behind. I probably know I'll probably ask some questions, I'll probably get us in trouble. So, just to save everyone the trouble, I'm just gonna stay here. Besides, I have a lot of news to write. And I'll see if I can get you your word out a bit more. Maybe get some propositions for jobs or deals, you got air quotes.
You mind doing us a favor, Leia?
What's up?
You know, this house, while it is great and all, would you mind looking into any other additions we can make into it?
Like carpets?
Training rings, We have that big empty room over there, in the left wing.
I could install weight rooms,
Oh, don't make any permanent changes yet, but see what can be done.
See what can be done. And you want magical means or just
Magical would be great.
Magical would be great. Okay. Cost is an issue or no issue?
Max 10,000.
Maximum 10,000. All right. Well, while I'm taking breaks, then yeah, I'll go ahead and see what I can do.
Thanks.
No problem.
Also, I do think it's a shame that you can't come with us, though you want to. If you would like to maybe prepare a few questions, you could hand them off to me, and I'll be sure to ask whoever we run into.
Are you serious?
Of course.
Well, yeah, of course, and yes, that'd be so kind. As she goes and starts writing a few questions. Well, look, ideally, I mean, this is really high shooting up there, but if you're able to corner the princess and the prince, that would probably make the Celestial Tribunal one of the biggest things in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and write you a few questions, and if you could just go ahead and answer, and if you can get them answered, then that'd be amazing.
I mean, I'll do my best.
No, if you don't, that's fine. You're still amazing for just offering, but thank you though. Yeah, if you were able to pull that off, then I don't know how I'm gonna repay that. All right. With that, is everyone going to sleep, or is there going to be some final thing? Prepare, do anything, say something.
How much time do we have in the evening?
It's roughly around like 7:30 p.m. and you know that the ship probably is going to leave around like 11 around there, so an early sleep would be advisable.
Okay. Yeah, I'll copy a scroll, and then I'll go to bed.
Which scroll?
Unseen servant.
Unseen servant. Okay, easy enough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take off the 50 gold.
Yuri, anything you want to do before you head off?
No.
All right. All right. Anything you want to do? Talia?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm setting up the sex dungeon.
Oh, that's for Velvet.
Dude, I
Oh,
want her to
God.
feel. I want her to feel welcomed when she comes in here, dude.
My desires are unconventional.
So Velvet, you come.
here's the X frame. Here's the swing. Of course, the
Alright,
paddle, the flogging.
So right, what do you want to do before you head off?
What can I do? I think I'll just carve a little. If I have like a
Roll
little stress of wood.
Roll d20.
And this one looks like a figurine of Icarus if it comes out any good.
Proficiency.
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah, you're tired. Just
I
and
toss
also
away
you
the
just-
I toss away like. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, you remember all you've learned, and you're just so like tired. You're like, fuck, you're not in the right mindset, and you just look at it and you just throw it out in frustration. All right. And Victor.
I'll go to the gym, dude. I need to pump some iron.
All right.
Pump it.
So you go to the gym and you do see a sight of appears to be Blaine Winchester hard at work lifting weights.
I got my
Um,
AirPods on.
And believe it or not, but you actually see the sight of Sapphire Frost
Oh, bitch.
as she is more or less have finished her run. And she has her like
on
a
the treadmill?
no, like in like the track. On the fuck that. As she notices you, she glares, stops,
Glares.
closes her eyes, takes a breath, and then walks up to you.
Uh-oh.
Fucking bitch, what'd I do to her?
Well, I mean, Vanu didn't end well last time, so.
Well, I had nothing to do that, so.
I know, but it's like, you know, Mean Girls.
Association.
want shit?
I know,
Yeah,
I got you.
Mr. Victor,
Sapphire?
I have heard that you will be attending the celebration in honor of your father.
Yes, the boat leaves tomorrow.
Congratulations. I wish your father, Lord Grandmaster Dokes, a wonderful birthday. I also know that all of the heads of the noble families shall be there, including my brother.
You won't be joining us?
I have not been invited.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I was hoping you could do me a favor.
Hmm.
There's actually a letter I was hoping to write. And I'm afraid someone might read it.
Oh boy.
You need it delivered to someone?
My brother. And since you have noble blood in you, I assume you can at least honor your promises.
I won't read it.
Thank you. I'll drop by tomorrow and give you a letter, which you can give to my brother. Does that sound acceptable to you?
Sure.
Thank you, Victor. You promise, right, that you won't read?
Yeah. Yeah. No, yes, of course. My word is my bond.
You don't have bonds. Typing up a storm there.
Oh,
What's
whoa,
going on?
Whoa, whoa,
What's-
whoa,
what's-
whoa, whoa!
What's going on here? Who's getting info, huh?
Okay. Okay, so as night falls and everyone falls asleep eventually after Victor just went to the gym, dude, you have that post-workout glow, dude. You're at your
buddy.
apex.
I gotta look good.
Oh, fuck, why won't work? Okay, that's not working. Okay, so let's go ahead and start wrapping this up as everyone begins. Who's there? Oh,
Who's there?
It's me.
Mario.
Dude, next section, dude, get ready. You're in trouble, dude.
What did I do?
You're in trouble.
Well, fuck off, guys.
It's a
We
long
just-
boat ride, dude, so get ready.
we're squeezing you for all your worth, dude. Squeezing it right out of you.
It's just weird that you were able to donate so much of your like goods for the cause, man. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it was very noble. Like, your entire cut of the 30K, dude, you're so nice.
You guys are gonna get fucking cut.
With
Oh,
this new focus.
Yeah, speaking of cut, you guys hear the sound
Oh.
of the massage thing breaking behind me? Just curious.
yeah.
No? Yeah, you hear it? Okay, cool.
I heard it. Okay. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. As all of you wake up for the morning, make your way towards the kitchen area. Eat a breakfast, obviously cooked by Leia. As you see, also Julius is eating breakfast already ahead of time. He seems more physically okay after what happened. He nods towards all of you. Well, you guys are going on quite the vacation. Any of you boat sick?
Never.
Oh, well, then you're gonna be okay. Oh, he continues eating his food. He gets up. Try not to cause any trouble while you're there. Alright, remember, they are needed just full of people with sticks up their asses. If you do anything wrong, they're probably gonna put you in prison. You're a warden, so they'll give you some extra leeway, but it only goes so far. So try not to make an ass too much of yourself.
They'll be in good hands, hopefully.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously the Emperor's dead, so they're probably gonna be a bit delicate about it, so keep out with that too. Well, everyone, I wish you the best. As he begins making his way out. Is there anything you guys want to ask? Any questions before he leaves?
Would you be staying here for the meantime?
Yep, I'm also giving a small break for all I've contributed to this fine academy, and I'm going to use that break, hitting it up at the brothel and spending some time drinking.
Sounds about right.
I bet you're jealous. It's okay.
Nah, I'm good. Well then, we'll be off. See you when we
All
return.
right. See you when you return. You see as
If.
you guys make your way. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
What's it called? The site of what's it called? The side of Leia is viewed as she's kind of waving you guys off, and as you make your way out, the snow is starting to really like weaken up. No longer is it as strong as you remembered, and slowly but surely, the sun is vanquished. The sun is returning back to its full strength. Okay, and
Yeah,
finally, as you guys make your way towards the docks, you're surprised at what you see.
Oh no.
Let me go ahead.
Big titty goth girl. Is that you? Damien, is that you? What do we see?
All right, give me a second.
Maxwell.
Hey guys, I'm ready to go on an adventure with you. Hope you don't
Okay,
mind one more.
I messed up. Okay, no. Okay. So, as all of you reach the docks, you assume one ship, maybe two ships. What you see off in the distance is an armada. Easily over 15 ships sailing vastly, quickly towards the docks of Solaris. you see these black sails are amassed upon it, and you just see these heavy wooden oak foundations providing this almost impenetrable appearance. You see the waves just kind of be parted away by just the strength of these ships, and this is how it looks.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
compensating, man. This
Yeah,
is
dude,
how I.
Don't, don't worry about
This
it.
is how I
dude.
pictured it, man. Honestly, when you were.
The dinghy.
So as all of you guys see this just vast armada approaching you, definitely you see some of the workers that are looking at this. They do seem tense as they see this boat. What do you guys think to one another as you're seeing this?
um, are these going to be all right? And I say, like, looking at Victor, or
Of course.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There's an extra flair about it.
Were you expecting something else?
A regular boat. But you know what? That was too much to expect. But why 15?
What do you mean why 15? There's always needs to be a show force.
Okay.
Well, I, for one, feel very safe traveling with you, Victor. I doubt anybody would want to get in conflict with these vessels.
Unless they're suicidal, they wouldn't.
They do look like they could pack quite a punch or handle whatever's out in the ocean. Like, say, a giant Rithering
Seal or squid?
squid monster
Oh,
that
no, dude,
looks
they
into
turn
yours.
that thing into fucking sushi, dude. Don't even worry about it.
If only we had that in Amara, dude. Hey.
They actually hunt that down for
Oh
fun.
shit, dude.
The squid actually runs away from them. All right. So it doesn't take much before the ship just slowly pull towards dock. Well, the capital ship, but like the flagship is the one that gets pulled off as the others kind of wait anchored off by the bay. And off steps this woman, right? She has dark skin, tied into a very tight, neat, properly ponytail, without a single strand cutting out. And you see that she looks towards Victor and looks towards you, and her armor is just this beautiful ensemble of black and and silver. As you see, she looks at all of you, like I said, Victor, and salutes before docking off and approaching you as she says, "Commander Stokes, it is an honor to meet you."
It's an honor. I'll be taking your ship back to the Empire in some
Yes.
time.
Your father stressed the importance of ensuring your safety.
I can take care of myself, but I appreciate the pizzazz.
I am Kira. Kira Taunt. I will ensure that you and your friends are safely escorted to the Arnedict. Now, please. She makes her way. She motions towards the ramps. Time is wasting.
Let's everyone. Shall we be off then?
Yes.
Give a nod.
As everyone.
Yeah, I'll just follow.
Okay. She definitely, her eyes linger a bit more on you than necessary, but her strong composure and ethics does not raise a question, or not ethics, but like her professionalism doesn't make an effort of anything. As all of you kind of dock the boat, and just as all of you dock, already ding 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 ding, the boat starts pulling out of the docks, and already it starts turning slowly as a large rears. And you look down, and you see it's not only just sails, but on the lower decks, you see what appear to be these large oars being manned by these people that are just propelling themselves forward and forward. So it's like this double effort. What her name was? Oh, dude, you already forgot, dude.
Dude, I already got the first question wrong on the test. Banu's there on the dock with his like little handkerchief fucking waving us off.
Oh yeah, the new. Fuck. You know what? They didn't want to go.
Oh, piece of shit, dude. Doesn't even care about my fucking dad.
He literally just says, "You know what? I just don't want to go. Neither Sharin. We're staying. We're staying with Julie to the brothel.
Wow.
That's all we're doing."
I remember that, dude.
All right. So, it doesn't take much before you guys are left in open water. And as the ships start making their ways towards the towards the canal, a question ranges in your mind: what will be waiting for you in the Iron Edict? Who will be there? You know that the Empire's greatest shall reside in those halls for the celebration, but you also know there will be talk who will take the mantle of Emperor or Empress. You know that there will be some discussions, and as the representative of the Wardens, you will be privy to all of them. Welcome everyone to the Iron Edict arc.
Ooh, it's a whole arc. Oh shit.
Dude, we're just there for a birthday. Don't even worry about it.
Dude, we're just-
it's nothing. He didn't mean
Dude, and I already have the fucking anime opening for it.
Do they
Dude,
have
he's
like
been waiting
do you
literally
transfer
years.
funds through the bank? Do they have like an
No.
ATM or something? Like we can be like, can you call the Bank of Solaris? We have 10,000. Can we make a withdrawal? None of that. Okay.
I don't know. Is seriously nobody can tell me what the name of that lady was?
Oh,
Like,
Kira.
I'm sorry.
I just
I'm
can't
sorry.
spell it. Kira, right? Kira.
Oh, that's right, man. It's so stupid because as soon as you said her name, I was like, "Oh shit!" Just like Death Note, and then I
That's
forgot
literally the first thing that I thought.
Dude, this
House
is
Targaryen theme? Anime version?
no, Claudio. What you guys listen to now on Fredboat?
Iron Edict's is filled with weed.
Oh,
Don't even worry about it.
I was looking at the fucking
House Targaryen. Oh shit!
Dude, so you
damn it,
know what's
that's
up.
House Targaryen theme.
On rhythm, dude. Wait. You don't hear it?
No, I do
I
hear
hear
it.
it, yeah.
But I'm just hearing it, and then I see what you posted on D&D World Building, so I'm like, this
Oh.
is so not what I pictured for House Targaryen.
Oh yeah, because of Fredboat. Let me see.
Okay, I'm gonna end the thing here.
Yeah.